started.
Yeah, I think we had some plan or something.
when last we left our I'm not going to say heroes. No, that's the wrong word.
Torturers, murderers, and...
When last we left you lot of misfits, you had done a bit of investigating around the blister coils. You had assaulted a team of engineers going about their work.
Does it really count as assault if you just put them to sleep?
You put them to sleep, and then one of your people physically or psychically assaults the leader of them.
Okay, yeah, I can't
He
defend
can't
that one.
prove shit. He can't prove shit, alright? Yes, nothing.
We just did! We literally stood in the zone of truth telling them that we did it.
And then another member of your group admits it in a zone of truth.
Did I?
No, not you.
The paladin did,
No.
which is why we're never taking him on a fucking covered up mission ever again.
The Boros
What are you guys
stood
doing?
in a zone
We're
of
breaking
truth
in
and
and
said that you did
breaking
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He believes I did it.
Well, yeah.
No, he's literally a witch hunter. You keep forgetting that
Yeah.
if you throw spells, he know what you're doing.
Yeah. He actually
He believes I
used
did it.
Arcana and yeah. Well,
Doesn't
he
matter.
actually
He believes I did it.
he believes it. With his informed opinion, he believes that you did that. Yeah.
Oh, one quick note, Casey. I can't control the cackler, like the actual token. Maybe it's because the map we're on, but like I can't control the token. Like I have access to the sheet, but I just can't.
There shouldn't be a Cackler token on this map.
There
is. I drug it on there.
Oh, he was probably testing it.
Yeah.
I would have to give you permission on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was just testing the token.
Right. Yeah, I
because I was going to make some macros for it, but I'm like, oh, I can't control the token.
Yeah,
So if you delete it, it's fine. We can.
You might need to do that with me and the Scorpion.
I don't think I've actually done that with any of the pets yet. I figured I would do it on the map whenever you
I doubt I'm going to use it soon, but just you can do it later. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I will get it sorted.
So we don't have to stop combat.
So
I do have a question though, real quick. There is a rule that I wanted to know if you were using.
Right.
The tool proficiencies rule from Xanathars. Because very specifically with the Poisoner's Kit, me being proficient with it keeps me from poisoning myself when I apply weaponry. When I apply poison.
What do you do? I don't know. Shit. Ah.
I might have suddenly contracted,
No, I have malaria.
It does make sense that when you're proficient with the Poisoner's Kit, you know not to touch the poison.
Yes, it does. Yeah,
it makes sense.
I'm very happy with that ruling. Yes.
Okay.
So how does this work? Well, if someone drinks it like this, then
I would say if you roll a nat 1, then you would probably poison yourself. Because something wrong happens, you spill it, or...
Oh, is it that one like, this blade is coated with a venomous poison? Oh, I should have done.
To be honest,
and yet, I can see Jerry doing that.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, I probably would not poison you unless you rolled a nat 1 anyway, even not being up to date on that rule. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if you look in Xanathars, there's a set of rules based on your proficiencies for kits, like tools. So I was just asking just to be sure.
Okay, yeah. I would certainly. If you roll on that one, then all bets are off. You certainly could mess up and do it. But otherwise, if you're proficient, you're not going to poison yourself. You had a nice little time in the blister coils. You assaulted an engineering team. You met up with a law mage. You turned over evidence to him not very happily. He took the black box that you really wanted. The chief foreman Grimbob was disassembling the other piece of evidence that was attached to the tank. You headed out of there. You went underground into the Golgari area. You then proceeded to send an ally, Howry, to go get the box back.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what we did. Yeah.
Yeah, and I tried to smooth things over with the foreman.
Mhm.
Basically, one more chance, please.
This is going so well.
Yeah.
And when last we left, you were headed towards Dovin's rot farm to await word from Howry on her success. Was anyone heading off to do anything else on their own, or are you all heading to the?
Yes.
Well, I'm still
Jury.
sticking out the place where we assaulted.
Yeah, we left him there. We left him
just-
there.
Oh, that's right. You're still there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
Um,
an eye on Jury, so I'm gonna follow him around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make contact with my with Ellie Cavral, my Demir follower, and I already sent you what I wanted to talk about.
You did, yes.
And I completely spaced on about sending this last week, so sorry about it's last minute. That's why I said if I could.
Yeah, no problem. I'm still happy with that.
Yeah, and I need to, because I really only, I didn't even properly finish her sheet, but I did do the skills.
Just put a plus 15 in whatever skill you want, and then figure it out
Yeah.
after.
It's +8 for the two that really matter, but
Yeah, I actually did make a couple rolls for her just before the game.
oh yeah, let me, because you guys are gonna like the artwork I have for these guys.
What actually is her title? Is she a
Oh, I meant to do stuff with that. I meant to look at like what all the.
Tell me a little bit about who Ellie Cavral is.
Well, the reason jury knows her is because she'll essentially capture people that need interrogating for information, and she brings them to jury.
Okay, so she's a hunter, basically.
Yeah,
Okay, a bounty hunter or whatever you want to refer to it.
yeah. Essentially, you'll notice, with all jury's followers, there's a very key commonality or common denominator.
They are
Hey,
fucked
jury,
up.
we need you to torture this guy for X reason. Done.
Why?
Makes sense.
He's my landlord. He raised the rents again. Help our brother
Done.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, jury doesn't even ask questions like if they say, "Hey, we need you to torture this guy." Done. It's like, do you want to make a show out of it, or yeah? There's
How
the
much
artwork.
of him do you need intact?
Yeah. Like, do you want him alive afterwards? Yeah, I wonder
Does
if you
he
can
need
tell.
his hand?
like he has two. One backup.
Does he really need both?
Yeah. Like I'm doing a puppet show, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use hands and stick them in the puppets beforehand, and then just wave the arm around. It's gonna be
Yeah,
great.
I have ways of healing. See, I was thinking
So-
of being ASMR, but because just for the sole reason of having the lay on hands, so when I torture someone, they're about to it's like
Yeah, that's
Not
that's
yet.
good. So she does basically say that it's going to take her a bit of time, but she will get back to you.
Yep. And I tell her, where we're going to be, the run farm.
Okay, certainly. Anyone else doing anything else other than just heading towards the rot farm?
Talking to the foreman. That's about it.
Okay.
Me at
Yeah,
least.
you had your conversation with the foreman.
Yep.
Stole a box of stuff, attacked innocents, admitted to being assholes. Yeah. I mean, that pretty much covers what you did.
Replacing we with Gary.
Yeah.
Right.
To be fair, Gary did not admit to being an asshole.
No. The group
That's
admitted
actually
he
true.
was an asshole.
Yeah. No. I think the paladins collectively fucked us. like you guys are a unit.
What? This way, the other screwed us that way. That's actually a very good point.
Yeah, actually, the Illrigger and the Paladin actually did work very well there together.
Oh yeah.
In screwing over the group from both sides.
I'm gonna give you a high five for that, Yuri. That's well done.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm gonna go get some coffee. Bye bye.
On the way to the rot farm, I warn them like, stay away from the one side of the farm. It's a little flooded out thanks to you know, the Izzet who blew my wall up.
You look at the blank space of where Cedric would have been, and he's gone. Like,
don't touch any of the stuff that grows there. Some of it is incredibly volatile, and you could get very, very sick.
And we see Zedric just go. Poke.
Yep.
Well, if it was sticks, sticks would definitely go up to poke it.
I mean,
Goes up, starts poking. There's actually a type of mushroom in Ravnica called zombie mushroom, and it's basically cordyceps.
cool.
Okay.
And horrifying.
You get like really, really euphoric, and you're like, I wonder how tall these buildings are.
I wonder what human brains taste like.
No, not clicker cordyceps. Just climb very, very high, kind of hold on, and then the mushroom erupts from the back of your head and spreads its spores.
Ah. How nice.
As they do.
Yep. I believe you said I needed to make checks with my poisoner's kit for crawler's mucus.
That's right. You were going to make a couple of those, yeah.
What is the attribute I am using?
You already know how to make it, so it's just making it accurately. So, Dex.
Okay.
Natural one. Oh, there we go. Starting off strong.
I'm only going to be making 2 doses of it.
And you do.
I take 1 vial, I put it to myself, I take the other vial, I hand it to Jerry, I go, this will put anybody who you hit your weapon with after you put it on in a paralytic state. Only works once.
Jerry goes, not too sure that will work with the fire, but thanks.
He points to your sword, he goes, I mean more that.
Yeah, and I take my sword and I speak, reduce the world to ashes, and it lights up in flames.
Yeah, don't do that, because we kind of need information from these people.
And then I turn the flames off.
Yeah.
I hand him the vial. Try not to touch this onto your bare skin. You seem to have a high enough constitution where it shouldn't bother you, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you have is a poison called Crawler's Mucus.
All right, let me.
Fun stuff.
Yes.
Can you post it?
I'm going to tell
No.
you exactly what it does right now.
Hold on. Character sheet's
So-
being really laggy.
About 4 hours pass. This is during the time that you are crafting these poisons. By this time, everyone's kind of gathered back up at the rot farm. Everyone roll me perception.
Okey-doke. Can I persuade my perception to be better?
DC.
Oh, that was
Just
fine.
DC.
Okay. All of you actually make it. It was only a DC 10. As you are sat, I'm assuming in the house that is here on the farm.
It's kind of like a partially dilapidated shack, really.
Yeah. The dwelling, the structure, whatever it is. You both hear and feel thud, 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 thud. What sounds like huge footsteps coming up the path.
Oh man, I hope the Dead Bridge Goliaths didn't get in again.
I'll hide behind the jury. Oh,
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna pop over here and I have this important book to read.
Yeah, Jared just stands there.
I look
Like,
out my window.
You look out the window, and there is probably the widest loxodon you have ever seen, wearing quite fine clothing, dark-colored clothing, walking up the path towards the dwelling.
Friend?
And
We
you
don't get very many Loxodons down here.
think you've recognized him? You can't quite place where, but you're sure he's familiar?
Dovin's gonna open up his door and goes, I would stop where you are. You're about to step in something that could probably end very poorly for you.
He kind of stops and goes to pick his foot up and looks around and then puts his foot back down kind of a bit back and he says, Dovin, right?
Yes.
Should I shout from here, or do you want me to come in and tell you what Howry said to tell you?
Yeah, you can come in. Just take 2 steps to your left and start walking forward from there. Otherwise, you're gonna step right in the zombie fungus.
And he does as you say. He walks up to the door and kind of almost barely fits through the door. And yeah, he is just this huge, muscly
Between
elephant.
the paladin, jury, and
Yep.
the Luxodon, there's like almost no room left in my shack.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
room is full.
You think you could take him?
I don't think anybody's got any problem taking anybody. Nobody's got room to swing a weapon right now.
No. I mean, he actually gets as far as the doorway and kind of leans through it because there's not room for him to fit in. You know, this place is quite small, with you all gathered around the kind of table that's in here. And he says, I got a message from Howry.
Who's that again?
It's my follower. Okay.
It's a spy agent here.
She wanted me to tell you that she picked up your package, but it didn't exactly go as planned. She,
Don't tell me she killed the guy.
No.
Oh, good.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, God.
But she kind of said she needed to make herself scarce. So she said she left it with those friends of yours across the ravine.
Not the
rot
grass
grass.
rots. Oh, no.
And it's at this point that you realize that the last time you and Howry worked together, you were still on quite good terms with them.
Yeah, all right. All right, that's gonna end lovely. Thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna sit leaning on my chair, but is it always like this, Doven?
Oh no. There's worse things down here. When you head out, do yourself a favor. Instead of going straight up the path, and he points out and he points over and then go walk that way. There's nothing dangerous over that way. You shouldn't risk yourself then.
Will do.
What time is it?
And he turns around and he heads out. It's probably let's see, considering it was about 10 o'clock in the morning, you spent about an hour down there. It's then been about 4. It's about 3 to 4 in the afternoon.
We have like 6 hours.
Did you just throw a dog?
He was trying to jump over onto my bed, so I just helped him out a little bit.
So you threw a dog, as you do.
He didn't throw him. He gave him a helping hand.
Yep. Helping thrust.
Oh.
That just sounds wrong.
Hang on.
Really
Yeah.
Why? I should have told her that me and them had a falling out.
2 sec. I need to rate the stream R18.
So Doven, we got the goods, right?
We got to go deal with 2 very annoying individuals to get it, but
How do you mean?
What do you mean annoying?
Grimph,
Gesundheit.
Bleakgrass. No, that's his name.
Oh,
And Atoya, his sister. They're kind of the neighborhood. They're the type of Golgari that I really don't get along with that much anymore with.
They're the type of Golgari you don't get along with. Is there any Golgari that gets along with anybody?
I mean, most of the Dev Karen get along great. It's, the non-Dev Karen that the Dev Karen don't get along with.
Now I know that Golgari goes well with Golgari when the other Golgari is dead because they're listening to the main Golgari.
It's generally when they are of the different cast. There's my cast, which is the Dev Karen, the Teratogens, the Krull. It's the 3 main casts, and they don't get along with each other.
So,
For some reason, we don't consider the Krull Teratogens. I never understood that, but whatever.
Casey, can I roll anything on the Karen? I can't really pronounce it.
Teratogens.
Teratogens.
Yeah, certainly. Roll history.
History. Gotcha. Boom. A total of 6.
There's not much you know about those guys. They're Golgari.
Yeah, so
they're Golgari that are not Dvarkin. That's
yeah, they're
that's
dead
what you
people,
know.
basically. Or about to be dead people.
Teratogen, and he looks at you, goes, Teratogens are basically members of the Golgari that aren't Krull and aren't Debcarin. So
That tells me
trolls, Gorgons, intelligent undead. Those would be your Teratogens. The
See,
Debcarin,
I knew there was a reason that we kept fighting you guys. I just walk out. I'm gonna call my steed.
Right, so we just go talk to these guys, get the box. We get back
What
to
steed are you calling at the moment? Sorry,
The flying one.
you're not going to have a very good job of that. One, because you're not on a Boros mission, and two,
we're
because you're in
underground.
underground caverns.
Oh, I'm not on the ground. Okay, I'll use my normal one then.
Yeah, a flying steed in underground caverns doesn't go very well.
I got two. So,
you should have let in, and it would have died, and we would never have to bother with this again.
Yeah, I'll use call steed. This is what I'm, by the way, if anybody's interested.
Right, so we just need to go to these guys, get the
Oh,
box,
shit.
and get back to the Steamworks before it becomes night and the problem is done, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Right. So we get the ding, bada bing, bada boom.
We'll see how
And
well
what's
this
that?
goes with them.
I'm just gonna go. Like, can we meet you there? Because I think, according to my calculations, we forgot a guy, and kind of need to fix that. I think because, I mean,
We'll go get him, and then we'll go deal with the rotgrass.
Yeah, I'm gonna join them to go get him.
oh no. Last
It-
time you went there, you fucked things up. I'm just gonna go in there and get him. It's fine.
I didn't fuck anything up. I'm the
No.
reason that we are
I'm-
still walking without chains on us.
Oh, you are the reason we almost had chains on us to begin with.
No, Yuri did that.
No, they did
I
no
just-
shit.
I just kept us out of chains.
They
To
couldn't
be
prove shit.
fair, and he turns to you and goes, "You are," and he points to you, and he goes, "You are the reason why we're almost in chains when you just decide to rip the thing off the tank."
How else were you supposed to figure out what it was? In case you gotta rip it apart first,
You could
then
have.
you look inside of it.
Actually, he
Then
has
you
a
figure it
point.
out and put it back together.
Actually, you're the one that started everything. He has a point.
I don't like the way this conversation is going. So I'm gonna remove myself from it. See you soon. I'm gonna look for a simic sneaky person. Maybe I should get a bell or something.
You're probably gonna need me to.
He's
find
gonna
your
see
way
me
around
before
down
I
here.
see him.
You're probably going to need me to find your way around down here.
Oh,
It was a bit of a maze to get to where you are.
he kind of looks out the door and like, right,
This
it's
is why
fucking
I tried
disgusting
calling my
down here.
fucking mouth.
So
Like,
yeah,
you're wondering why.
okay. Well, lead me there, and I'll go
Come
get
on.
him.
Come on, and I lead them back to the boiler works.
Okay.
I slap another like sticker on my tag. Instead of Bob, instead of Ted, it now says Jerry.
Occasionally, as we're walking through the rot farm to get back towards the way, I'm like grabbing one of them to pull them out of the way from stepping on something that could hurt them.
What's that? Oh.
Don't step there. No, don't step there.
I have a
Don't
feeling
step
that
there
I do
either.
that a lot. I'm a bumbling buffoon when it comes to this thing, so.
And when they're there, I'm just gonna put on the gas mask again, and then I'm gonna run in there and kind of go, "Hello, hello."
Yeah, I guess I probably spot them quite easily.
Yeah,
just get
he's
background.
not hard to spot.
Yeah. Hello.
For the last few hours, you have been sneaking around down here, and actually, just roll me a couple stealth checks.
Am I gonna find him just hiding like behind a corner? Like
Probably, yeah.
I've mastered the art of standing so still that I become invisible.
It's a handy art.
invisible is like a plus 20, right?
Yeah, you're not gonna see anything.
Hello.
Did,
Where are you?
how many did you want me to roll?
2.
That's worse.
Where are? Oh,
Wait,
no,
a nat 1 still gives you a 12?
Yeah.
But it's still a nat 1.
But it is a skill check,
Yeah,
which means a nat 1 is immediately a failure, and nat 20 doesn't immediately mean
I-
success.
Exactly, yeah.
What's my passive perception? How can I see that?
Yeah, a nat 1 still goes above my perception, my past perception.
How do I
Which
know
means
my passive?
no matter what, if
You have to toggle it on in the
Golgari
gear.
goes stealth, I will not see him, no matter what.
Nope. Unless he rolls a nat 1, which is an auto fail.
My
That would
passive,
be amazing if they both roll
my
that one.
passive is 15 though. So
It's like he steps on this twig and
But-
makes the loudest noise, and the other
Have
guy was
that.
like, "Oh, I had something in my ear."
But I thought nat ones were only auto fails on attacks and saves.
yeah. But
Yeah.
my passive perception is 15.
All right. Yeah.
But I do have that, so if I actively try to see you, I may be able to do it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, a big
Let's-
maybe.
Let's just see. I doubt it will work.
My passive perception is 16.
Oh, it did work. So if I actively try to see you, I will see you.
Yeah, well, what I was going to say is before we get to that point, though, while you've been sneaking around down here, you did spend some time watching Grim Bob and the couple other goblins that he brought down here with him, trying to disassemble the tank that you found attached to the rarefied mana container.
Yeah.
You tried to get close to them, but through a confluence of a few different things, you have a feeling that Grimbob noticed something was out of the ordinary, so you did not actually end up getting close enough to hear their conversation. You were just close enough to watch what they were doing. But what you did notice is that when they disassembled the tank, it doesn't look like they emptied it before they carried it off.
Okay.
And it's sometime after that you then notice Jerry coming to find you.
Jerry. Hello.
Well,
Hello. Hello.
I move up right next to him and just.
Hi. It's me.
Hi. Yeah.
Back on.
I figured.
Right. So, oh, yeah, we can talk, right? All right. Long story short, you know, the green dude with the staff and like the big back and the bad knees, he knew someone who knows someone who got the box back, and now they're at some asshole's place, and we need to go get it back here.
Okay.
Before before the fourth shift. So that's the current plan, I think.
How long is that till now again?
I don't know. I've been down here for a long time now. I have no concept of time.
You hear Dovin go, about 9 hours?
All right. Well, I suppose I'm getting a bit bored of this place. So yeah.
Did you see anything cool?
Well, I saw them doing some repairs and reattaching the stuff, and
That's cool.
but it seems like they didn't quite empty the whole tank before they removed. The only thing of interest I've sort of picked up on. Not sure what that.
They
means.
should empty the whole tank because it's big bada boom if they don't. Like even like small big is a small bada boom from that is still a big bada boom.
I don't. Dovin looks and goes, I don't question anything and as it does when it involves something that could explode anymore. I don't.
Yeah, do I know if it's like protocol to actually empty the
Since
whole
when
thing?
did the is it follow protocol?
All right, that's true. That's true.
Well,
Right.
what you know is that Grimbob said that he was going to disassemble the parts and put them back into storage. And you would not normally put a container filled with rarefied mana into storage.
No, that's true.
But again, since when did the is it do anything normal?
Yeah.
Rare to never.
And
So
yes,
you head back out of the boiler works again?
Yeah. as we leave, can I kind of just like something do something with the lock? So if we were to return, we could, and it's locked, we could easily unlock it. Could I mess with the lock, basically?
I mean, this is an employee entrance to the plant.
Sure.
So why would it ever be locked?
There's not a door that locks. There's like a
Badge
like,
entrance.
yeah, like a badge entrance with someone on like in the foyer on guard.
Oh.
And I mean, they let us through to go get him,
That's
so
that's true.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
you've been given clearance to be in here.
Yeah.
The uniforms you were given each came with a badge and a shift
Okay.
pattern.
Okay, I assumed that there was like a metal door or something. Yeah, okay. Never mind that.
No, there's like a there is a door that could in theory be locked, but if you go to lock that door, there's a guy at the security desk going, what are you doing? We're open. Yeah. It would draw attention if you tried to lock the door
That's
with
true.
the security guy watching you do it. I mean, he's sat at the desk playing with a grenade, but you know he would still probably notice that.
All right.
In interest, though, it does look like he's trying to rewire a small Mizium grenade at the security desk.
right, we're leaving.
So what have I missed? I just heard grenade.
Never mind the grenade.
Zedric was asking about if he could like mess with the lock on the door of the entrance you're coming into through the underground entrance.
I didn't
And I was
realize it was
explaining
manned.
that it's actually like a manned foyer into the employee section of the factory. And I was saying it would look a bit strange trying to lock the door with the security guard standing there going, you know, hey, look, we're open. And I explained that he's not the most observant person. He sat at the desk tinkering with a Mizium grenade, but he would still probably notice that.
Oh, hey you, what's your name?
You're asking the guard?
Yeah.
Thomas?
Right.
Why?
The red wire. I have an eye for those kind of things. And then he will walk out.
And as he walks out, we just hear.
And you hear him mumbling, does that mean I connect the red wire or I don't connect it?
Sorry, what was his name?
Thomas.
Thomas. Okay, I'm just gonna, because he's gonna die.
And Jury, putting back on his terrible disguise, will just go, yeah, you just move that there. Got it.
Oh god.
Just no idea what the fuck he's saying. Just like, yep, just do that there.
Yeah.
We need this
Walk off.
entrance, guys. We can't have someone blow the entrance out. We
Dude,
need them in.
if anything, the entrance gonna be bigger when we get back here. So it's fine.
Me,
No problems whatsoever.
okay. I roll a 14 for deception to see if he takes my bullshit.
Why did we go with the other quest?
starting
Other
to
quest
doubt
would
that
not have gone
myself.
better.
Well, it would have been more direct, as in,
Because none of you wanted to work for the Azorius. That was
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Now we're just stealing.
you were
from
given the choice of the Izzet or the Azorius to work with.
Yeah, see,
Shows
these
the
are
is it.
fun.
I'm just standing in the back. Just what are we doing?
I don't know. We have to go talk to.
We're supposed
We have to go talk to a group known as the Rotgrass, Etonia, and Grumph. They're brains and bronze. Couple of.
Alright.
They have the box. Let's just.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Why did we give them the box?
We didn't. Howery did because apparently something happened. She has to lay low. She wasn't aware that me and them had a fallout, so she thought it was the best option.
No worries. We'll have a chat with them.
So I have this ball, and we throw it in there. They will stop being a problem, and then we can get the box.
I would rather not kill.
So, my friend, it starts with a conversation and ends with a big ball. Usually. you just got it the other way around.
I'm gonna nudge Yuri. I'm getting the ball.
Yeah.
Casey, you had left out. Are they Dev Karen? Oh yeah, no, they are.
They
Okay,
are.
I have it on my notes. Okay.
And you do know that one's a barbarian and one's a shaman.
Okay.
I could deal with them. They won't die. But
They might want to.
oh, always.
Okay, so are you heading to their spore farm?
Yep.
Tinder shoot dryad.
As we get there, I'm like doing it again with the whole don't step there. Not on that one. You can step on that one, but your foot's going to be stuck to the ground for about an hour.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna change out of my boiler work uniform in that case while we're doing this. I'm not gonna walk around with my disguise on.
Yeah.
Makes
Jury
sense.
takes his poncho back off and
Because it was so like you were fitting in before.
Just to let you
Yeah,
guys
dude
know,
with-
they don't really like Uplanders that much. It's the reason why we had a falling out. My personal belief is that all the members of the Golgari should work together to make the Golgari better, and all the people of Ravnica should work together to make Ravnica better. They are not so accepting of others as I am.
They've probably told you more than once as you've said that. That sounds really a lot like some Selesnya bullshit.
Yeah.
I agree with them.
Right,
I
in that
don't
case,
think
you're
that
gonna-
brainwashing is the answer. Let's make that one clear.
They don't want to. Selesnya don't want to brainwash people. They just want to link everyone's minds together so that everyone agrees.
it's not brainwash, it's freedom. Because when we are all one, we are all free.
It's freedom from having to make choices.
The ultimate freedom.
Freedom
Join
for how to
us.
think too.
Join us.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile.
Exterminate.
I mean, the Selesnya are vaguely Borg-like in that way.
They really
I mean,
are.
Their guild leaders are three dryads that have merged themselves into one creature. And that's an example of how they all want to end up.
So, Dovan, what can we expect? Like, if they were to throw, like, punches, what kind of punches? Are we talking fire punches, electrical punches, exploding punches, oily punches?
Do we need to fight them? Is that it?
I really don't want to.
No, I'm just
Is
thinking.
Antoia a spore shaman like me, or is she a necromancer? Like a straight necromancer?
She is a spore shaman.
That's fine then.
Antoia is like me and uses spores.
So I shouldn't breathe while I have a gas mask.
I'm gonna walk over to Dover. I'm gonna like take him over the shoulder. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you hurt the public? And you're gonna feel my grip harden a tiny bit.
No, actually.
Good man. Good man. Does she?
No, not most of the time. She
What
is
do you
an
mean?
odd person.
Okay. So I heard spurs burn brightly, don't they? Spores.
Not ours.
Depends on what kind of fire you use, I guess.
I'm willing to test different kinds.
He unwraps a wrapping on his arm, and if you've ever seen like one of those Photoshop pictures of a lotus pod,
I have.
he looks and he goes, "For us, it's part of our body. They grow within us. Even if you burn them, you're just gonna keep." And he wraps it back up.
I look at his arm and it's like, I knew you were mad, but that. Oh. Well, at least you look better than me. I'm only gonna put on a smile and keep walking.
He goes, "It's more of a symbiotic relationship. They
Symbiote.
Symbiotic relationship. Is that what we call it nowadays?
We are Venom.
Symbiote.
It's
a
pretty much.
symbiote.
I mean, so I don't can't remember what the lady girl from Batman was called, but yeah.
Poison Ivy, you mean?
Oh yeah, Poison Ivy.
So yeah,
So
I'll
you
lead
make
you
your
to
way.
yeah.
You make your way to the rock farm, to the spore farm that they run. It's a fairly small area. There is a house kind of on the north side of the cave, a bit of a underground pond or water of some kind. The area is lit by glowing spores that are basically what they harvest, and they're actually used predominantly as a lighting source in the underground areas. They can also be used as a food source, like most things the Golgari do, but primarily these are used as a natural lighting.
They are a light meal anyway.
Yes.
Oh.
Lol.
I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
You should, but you don't.
Exactly.
I've fireballed them.
As you approach, you do see Grumpf sat at a table with his feet kicked up on the table, talking to another Golgari who looks probably to be one of their farmers / cronies. You see Intoya stood in front of another table nearby with a set of scales. It looks like she's weighing out spores. And on the porch to the house on the north side of the area, which is, as I said, a fairly small area, you do see another Dvarkin sat, and he actually looks like he's doing something with a dagger and a pack of spores, possibly, husking them or in some way preparing them. As you walk in, they all kind of look up at you, and Etonia kind of chuckles and looks at you and says, "Well, I wasn't sure you'd actually show your face here." And then she sees the rest of the group kind of coming up behind you, and she says, "And you were stupid enough to bring them with you."
Just give me the box. I don't want to be here any more than you want me here.
And
It's been a
Grump
long
kind of
day
looks
already.
up from what he's doing and says, he kind of puts his feet down and sits up and goes, "What box? What are you talking about?"
Hallery already told me she dropped it off to you. Come on, Grump. You're dumb. You're not that dumb.
He kind of looks over towards Etonia and says, "Has Hallery been?" And Etonia looks at you and smiles and says, "We haven't seen Hallery for..."
I am really not in the mood for this, you two.
Insight.
Yeah, can we tell that they're full of shit?
Roll your insight.
Yes, please.
These people are very honorable, and obviously there has been some kind of miscommunication. Everyone, let's take
Very
a step
honorable.
back. Actually, I think the elephant has it.
Dovin assumes they're full of shit just because he still trusts Hallery and he has no reason to trust these two. So that's why I'm not even bother rolling the insight.
Yeah. Jury's just listening to this banter. He just takes out one of his pouches, flips it open, takes out a tool, and it's like just a simple little hook. Takes another one, it's like a scalpel.
Jury.
Looks at them, rolls it up, and then he keeps it in his hand.
All of you, the ones who rolled insight, can immediately tell Grumpf is purposely being an asshole.
I can't.
No, sorry, you can't. That's right, you can. You think they're being perfectly reasonable, honest.
I was just already assuming he was being an asshole, so.
Yeah.
Govan, there's been a misunderstanding here.
No.
The thing is, of those of you that rolled, Malgar is the only one that does not believe Etonium. Velen and Jury, Etonia seems to be on the up and up.
Oh yeah, let me actually. Yeah, so like I just am just like I don't like these guys already. And they just and now this is a feature, not a spell.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to burn a second level spell slot to place a baleful interdict on the larger one.
That would be Grump.
Yeah.
Just for your information, there are 4 people in sight.
Oh shit! Okay.
There is Grumpf,
Mm-hmm.
who looks kind of like the kind of badass, kind of laid back asshole.
Yeah, definitely him.
There is the female who you've been introduced as Etonia, who you've been told is the shaman, and then there are 2 other Dvarkin, who you get the impression look a bit like lackeys.
Yeah, Grumpf, definitely Grumpf.
I just want to whisper to the others, just very silently. They're lying. All of them.
So what does the baleful interdict do?
Let me whisper it to you.
So
I want to know if that's something that I can detect, Casey.
You cannot.
No, I want to know because Casey knows my character.
Oh.
There's a couple of things you're not aware of, so I just want to know if there's something I can see or not see.
Remind me what I know again.
Yeah, can't.
just whisper him.
I am the only person who knows that this seal has been placed.
Right.
And it's more like I just look at the person and then it appears. I do have to expend a spell slot, but like it's not verbal somatic material. It's just I spin a spell slot and it appears.
Got it.
Oh,
Kim, where were you whispering me?
Are they within 30 feet? That's a thing.
Ooh, actually,
You remember
they
it was
are.
changed.
They are not within 30 feet at the moment.
So
No.
I do not do that yet. I have to be within 30 feet.
Okay.
So I did whisper you, okay, see. But yeah, that's the change. I thought you remember that.
Oh, that's right.
Once I get within 30 feet, I will do that to Grump.
So it's different, but the same.
Yes.
Look, you two, I already know she was here. She already had her messenger come and tell me she was here. We both know I'm going to listen to her over you two. Just give me the box.
Just give me the bloody box, will ya?
What's in the box?
Antonia looks at you and she says, well, I mean, we're business people. I'm sure if you wanted us to check for something that we might have in stock, you could make an offer for it.
Oh, there we go.
I'm going to make this very clear to the two of you. You the four of you, because I'm assuming I already know the other two lackeys as well.
You know of them. You know that they are Grump's kind of hangabout. You don't know their names.
The four of you know I'm not in the mood to deal with your shit. I am very sure my giant Rakdos friend here is not in the mood to deal with your shit.
Yeah, and I've already drawn out my sword and
I am also sure that the
doing some
Boros
practice
next
swings.
to me is not in the mood to deal with your shit.
This is official guild business. Why would they stop it? All it's gonna end up is them in jail.
Because they're
worse.
assholes.
Grump kind of actually looks at the lot of you and picks his bow up off the table. And he says, now look, you've come into our land.
No.
This is ours. You brought that lot down here with you.
I came to get something that was left with you for me.
Oh, typical top mentality. You come my place, me smash you.
Right? Now,
Says,
Howry, and that's
Grump
on me.
kind of looks at all of you and says, now look, none of you are welcome here. And he points to you, Dovin, specifically, and says, if you're here to do business with us, they can go and you can trade. But they're not welcome.
Jerry starts to walk forward.
I'm gonna look at Jerry.
Dovin puts his staff. Dovin puts his staff in front of Jerry.
I want to put my hand on top while you do that because I want to put my hand on your shoulder. Give it a second, Jerry. Don't worry, I got your back. If not,
so
as you go to step forward, he does draw back his bow.
So you're saying you want them off your land?
I do, yes.
I'm going to make this very clear. We are not here for business. We are here for the item that Howry left with you for me.
Don't know what that is.
You do know what it is. You are very aware of what it is. Because I know you, and I know you are lying. We have known each other for a very long time. I know flat out that you don't want me here. I know you don't want me here. I don't want to be here.
This is very easy, actually. You don't want any of us to be here. We don't want to be here. We just want the thing we're here for. As soon as you give it to us, we'll be gone. And you won't have to worry about us anymore. Ever again. I'll do a persuasion check. My strength.
Nice.
Oh, it's actually 17 minus 2 is
Minus
15.
2.
Etonia kind of looks around at you and kind of sighs and says, all right, you want whatever was left. We'll be accommodating. You can have it. But there's going to be a, let's say, 50 gold toll for you to come onto our land to collect it.
You're gonna see me lift my hands off Fury now. Oh, for sure.
I will tell you this, scum. We will
As they're
get
talking-
that box.
As they're talking,
There will
Dovin's
be
already
no
counting out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's already got 25 of the platinum pieces in his hand that he never spent.
25.
Yeah,
25 platinum.
that's
No,
250.
it's-
There's 5 of us.
Oh, per person? I'm like,
I'm very
we will
eager.
get that box.
He
There will
points
be
to
no toll.
as you're talking, Dovin again puts his staff in front of Jury, and he points to the one that was shucking spores,
Uh-huh.
and he signals for him to come over.
And
He kind of gets up and starts walking over towards you.
do want to finish what I say because they probably will change what they do.
Okay.
We will get that box. There will be no toll. If you continue to stop us, let's just say that my next performance will be a quite a show with all of you in it.
We're gonna take 5 big steps away from Jury.
As I
I'm gonna
essentially
draw my
step
sword.
past Dovin's staff as it's because he pretty sure Dovin doesn't have the strength to stop my movement.
He's not. He's also not actively like.
Yeah,
pushing the
he's
staff
just like,
against
come
me. He's just
on.
like,
Come
got it covered.
Yeah.
I got it covered.
And once, if that person is still walking forward, because Dovin has the money in hand.
Yeah, he's actually stopped whenever you've said that and kind of looked over at Grumph, who does still have his bow drawn back.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Graham, is it? Look, it's very simple. I'm an inquisitor with the Boros. I don't know what he is, but he's equally high ranked. All of us are high ranking individuals within our own guilds. If you want to fight, you got a massive fight on your hands, and you can just hand us the item that was us to begin with.
Dovin turns and goes, "She's a shaman. She's the same rank as me."
Yeah, I fight shamans every day.
I
My
have tortured
specialty
a
is
few.
stopping you.
Grumph kind of chuckles and says, "You want the item? You can have it. But this is private land. Even your own law says that you have to obey the laws of that. Now,
Actually, it
there's
does.
a toll."
all right. Time to get boogieing down.
I'm not gonna stand for it.
Are they with is Grumph within 120 feet?
He is 65, 70 feet from you.
Plenty. Crown of Madness.
Dovin just puts the coins away. He's like, I would.
Make a
And
DC
he even says out
16.
loud, "I'd like to come here once without a fight breaking out."
Why? Why?
Now, he did have an action readied.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
So as you begin that, he is going to get his action before he makes his save.
That's fine. Please be against me.
It certainly is, yes.
Please hit me.
Hit me! Oh, not that hard. No.
That misses.
Ooh.
He fires and misses.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Jury, like while chanting the spell, kind of just moves his head out of the way and it zooms past. He's like, finishes the spell.
And then he fails his wisdom save as well.
Cool. You, sir, have a crown of jagged iron thorns around your head. I am telling him to melee attack against the shaman, who hopefully is near him.
The person nearest to him is actually the thug. Right next
Sure,
to him.
just start hitting. It has to be a melee attack, so if he has a melee weapon nearby, he'll use that. Or
He
Can I-
does have a melee weapon.
Can I get an
Yeah.
overview, Casey? Because
At this point-
they are. sorry.
It's almost
Yeah.
like you're prepared for this, Casey.
It almost is like I prepared for this.
Almost seems like you think that this would.
So
That
can I
it
ask,
would come
is-
to this.
Is this the shaman?
Yes,
Yep.
that is the shaman.
Okay.
When I did say I will take. Oh, we should position it. Also.
Yeah,
Can
position
we-
yourselves in
can we
that corridor as you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was one step ahead of
I-
Dovin as I took a step
I would have
forward.
been one next to him.
I did say I take 5 big steps away from Jury.
Mhm.
Yes, that would be
Could that-
back.
Why
down-
are you in front of me?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I will say that this all started basically when you crossed that threshold ahead of where Dovin is. So anyone that was not advancing forward should be behind them.
And I
Yeah.
guess that you can't be in a wall, Kim.
No, I guess I can't. There. No, I was holding my hand on his shoulder and just let go as he was starting to do things.
Yeah,
so
then I took
I'm
one step
literally-
forward.
Yeah,
Uh,
the same stuff.
I need the ability to control the spider.
I can't seem to move my token further inside the map. It's just.
Oh, there you
stuck
are.
on-
It's clipping him into the wall. Casey, you're gonna have to actually move him for him.
Try that now.
There we go.
And how do I do advantage on initiative?
Roll twice, and we'll just set the bigger number.
No,
to the right.
there's a setting in the cogwheel.
There should be a setting,
Is
shouldn't
there?
it?
There is.
I just can't find it. Am I blind?
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Because they did add it, didn't they, in the last change?
If
Oh, they only have break ties.
Yeah, they only have break ties. Yeah, they don't have it still. They
Yeah,
said
they
they
don't
didn't
have it. Oh wow. Yeah, so I
Sorry,
say they have
Casey,
it.
I thought they did it, so I was so prepared to actually roll advantage this time, because I tend to have advantage on initiative, but for some reason, yeah. I know.
That is a lot of rolls.
Yeah, I got 18.
No, from Casey.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Don't worry. They're all about to die.
mhm.
Of course, this is giant scorpion. Of course, she's got a key rune. She's the same rank as me. Why wouldn't she have a key rune?
We all have key runes as well. And also-
Gotta love how my mind just goes on these tangents, don't you?
So yeah, he has a Crown of Madness. Malgar.
Well,
In
Last I am.
24.
I'm second.
I mean-
I
Makes sense.
Yeah. I have,
let's see. What were they armed with again? Or which one had the bow?
The one that had the bow is
It's currently-
Brum,
yeah, it's currently
the one who has an
used-
iron crown above his head now.
yeah, that's
Oh,
currently
that's
looking
now-
at his ally next to him
Yeah.
with hostility.
All right.
Casey, I need the ability to move the spider
That's right. Yep.
because one of the wonderful things you can do with familiars in 5th edition, while they can't attack, they can do the help action.
Yes, they
Oh
can.
yeah. And if you have, I believe the warlock, Pact of the Chain. I believe you can cast spells through the familiar,
You can, yeah.
like touch spells.
Oh, that's why
So-
I'm not done it right.
Yeah, so you can be like a celestial warlock with cleric spells, and then do an inflict wounds through your familiar at range. So a flying familiar flies in, touches, inflict wounds, flies away.
I think I'm going to move over here.
I see what I did wrong. I gave the wrong person control of the spider.
Yeah, because I was like, I was
he
also
did it to me.
expecting the spider to be.
There we
There it is. Okay, cool.
Could you put me at 18, not 8, Casey? Thank you.
Yep.
And I'm going to,
Thanks.
let's see. And the other one who didn't wear the bow, what was she wearing? Wielding?
She is not carrying any weapons that you see immediately.
It's a trick.
Right. Well, I move over there and I pull my bow at the same time and pull it out. And I hold my action if I see her do anything that could be interpreted as an aggressive action, I will let loose an arrow at her.
Got it.
Oh, things are about to get fun when it hits my turn.
All right, Dovin.
Bonus action to cast Shillelagh, and my main action, I'm going to use up my second wild shape to use Symbiotic Entity. I gain 12 temporary hit points, and until I use wild shape again, or I lose those hit points, my melee attacks have an additional have additional poison damage on them. And actually, why am I trying to explain this when I just click it? They deal an extra d6 of poison damage, and if anybody enters my Halos of Spores, the damage is rolled twice.
Okay.
Also, now my quarterstaff deals a d8 instead of a d6.
Plus your wisdom, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that your go?
And me and the spider, I haven't actually called him out yet, so I'm just keeping him close by. So I'm going to keep him here until I call him out. I'm going to go over there.
Okay. Next up is this guy. He is going to run forward and attack Malgar.
Right.
I didn't say he was smart.
Well, I'm firing an arrow at him then.
Ignore the damage roll. I'm just seeing something real quick. It's a 10-foot radius.
Oh!
Damn.
Most certainly hits him. And staggers him
hope so.
quite badly.
Yep.
Good damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a bonus action, because I still have that, even though I delayed, right?
No, you only hold your action, not a...
Yeah, but can you use your bonus action as part of holding your action?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yep.
You must hold your entire turn before you be able to do that.
Okay, so it goes
All right.
down 5. There we go. And then he's going to get his attack. 16 hit. That's a miss. Figures. Kim, who has still not renamed his character sheet.
I did.
Kim Carr.
No, I really have.
Have you though?
Why is it
Have
still?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Have you
why is it
really?
still keeping the other then?
I don't know.
Well, no one here knows.
Nobody knows that.
the
There we go.
trouble
Fixed.
I've seen.
Fixed, except that I've misspelled it.
Nobody knows
Veen.
but Jesus.
Yeah. You're up.
So, I am going to. First of all, that person was a shaman, wasn't it?
Yep. Oh, don't worry. She's about to hurt real bad real soon.
I think I just want to stop her from being able to doing anything, to be honest. What's the distance
Okay.
over there?
How does 10d6 damage sound?
Sound too much. What's the new? I can't find the thingy that counts range anymore. Is that a thing? No, that's
No, it's the
drawing.
ruler.
Circle with the ruler in it.
The circle with the rule.
It's the 4 symbol down your top left.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a 5-foot step over there, and I'm just gonna tell her to shut up, basically.
Nice.
Okay.
$18?
How is the save that high?
And she made it anyway.
Yeah, she made it. Holy shit, that's some. Wow, she has some advantage. Okay. Advantage. Yeah, cheating.
He is a mage hunter, so.
Oh, that's fair.
If I use a bonus action spells, I can only cast one that is a low level, can't I?
You can only if you use a second level spell, well that costs an action anyway.
Yeah.
So as a bonus action, you could cast a bonus action cantrip.
Cantrip only. Yeah.
Which
I don't have any bonus action cantrips, so no. I am just gonna go with there to have some fun with this person then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. In the next initiative, this guy is going to step out of the door. And he's going to fire at Dovin.
Is the door here? Or...
The door...
Oh, that's a porch. Yeah, see,
okay.
this is an overhang. That's the
I
porch.
see. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I first thought that this thing here was the door.
Yeah.
That little, but it's like a chair or something.
Yeah, here. What I'll actually do is I'll swing the door. Ooh, I'm swinging the wall as well. I don't want to do that. There, I'll actually open the door up more since he's come through it now. I'll move him there. And he is going to fire at Dovin. As soon as his sheet will work.
There's been a lot of sheet lag on Roll20 lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there has.
Well, it's mainly with this sheet. I've noticed because it just for some reason
I can't roll for crap.
I love it.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yep. This is going to end up being crap because I just cannot roll.
Oh, by the way, if you
So-
wondered... Oh, sorry.
Grumph is up. Sorry, what's up?
Nah, it's just they asked me where the saves are. I get proficiency bonus on the ones where I cast class spells.
Ah,
Cool.
So every class spell, which I have one use of every day, gets proficiency bonus on it.
That's nice.
Nice.
Well,
So
Soon
he
to
has-
use this. Soon to use this.
Grumph has basically put his bow back down on the table and pulled his greatsword from his back. And does he make his full round of attacks?
No,
Against...
it's he must use his action before moving
Uh-huh.
to make a melee attack against a creature that I mentally
just
choose.
a attack.
I believe if he has extra attack, it's probably that as well because it's your attack action. But after he uses his attack action, he then can move normally how he would choose. And any bonus actions as well.
Right, okay. Oh dear, that's not going to go well. Okay. And now I roll well.
Who you smacking?
He's attacking
He's
his
smacking
own
his-
bug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crown of Madness.
It sounds about right for you, Casey.
Yeah. Who dies horribly.
Why?
And
why
then
did
now
everybody pick that? Nobody's really threatened by us. It's something wrong with this game.
Yeah, and now his turn is his own. He can do whatever else he wants.
He's going to charge towards you.
Yep.
On the next initiative, out of the water, you see something splashing and surfacing.
Oh, scorpions.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he must. He needs to make another wisdom save at the end of his turn.
Oh, right. Okay.
Does it last every turn whenever he has it on? That's cool in that case.
I must use my action to.
Oh, okay.
In it.
Turn it, yeah.
He fails again.
But I'm probably gonna end it on my turn.
And then this moves.
Why?
to
It's just
there.
it's just a single concentration. You can keep that up unless you cast a separate concentration again.
No, it takes him his action.
Yeah, I must use my
Oh,
action to
yeah.
maintain the.
Oh, it's
spell.
an action to maintain it as well as concentration.
Yes,
Okay.
as
Mhm.
well as yeah.
Okay, that's a bit much.
Well, but you're basically you're
Mind
piloting.
controlling, yeah.
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 Well, it's just
Cedric,
piloting
you're up.
attacks.
All right. Cedric is gonna. Oh, I always wanted to try this one. Oh, that's a big fucker. So he's gonna, as he's running forward, here, he's gonna take out like his little pouch and like unwrap like it from a cloth, and like he has this like weird ball, and there's like cogs, and there's like a little bit sapping a little bit, and charge, and he's gonna zap it with his Misium apparatus, like just basically plug it into the cogwheel and just start spinning. Zzz. And I'm gonna cast Chaos
This is-
Bolt on it
yeah.
with on second level.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Yay.
Chaos Bolt is so cool. I love that thing.
And then he's got, and then it's like basically sparking
psychic
shit.
or force, your choice.
No, he's charging the ball.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah.
you're shooting the ball into
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now it's like, and now it's glowing like with the
He's
20
charging
feet.
his own baseball
radius.
with a chaos.
Yeah. So now there's a 20-foot
Interesting.
radius, just glowing like blue light, and, like and then he will throw it at this dude.
Basically,
scorpion?
he's making a nuclear bomb.
No. This guy.
No,
I know,
we
and
can,
not the giant scorpion.
no, we can kill the
no.
scorpion. It's the guys that's
Because I'm
dangerous.
thinking there are more places for it to bounce in a house.
Mm.
Okay, so
I just
Uh,
have the image of that one gun from it was that game where you could literally make your own custom guns, and there was a bullet round that literally just fired
Yeah.
and it just bounced all over the place.
so you have. Let's just get this right. You have how much damage?
it's 15.
15.
Yeah, and it's a DC 15. DC 15 for him to dodge the first, like basic being hit by the ball the first time.
He fails.
Then he takes half damage.
So he takes 7
damage.
damage. No,
No,
he only takes half
Mm-hmm.
because of the way the ball works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if
So
it just
take
loses
them
power after
there.
one throw, then what good is it?
And then roll the d10 for the bounce.
Mhm.
This is a crazy item. I don't know why I let you invent it.
One north.
Oh,
So it
because
bounces
it's too much
north,
fun. Because it's
and then
too
a
fun,
d4.
Casey.
Okay.
Bounces
20 feet?
20 feet to the north
Into the
Straight
house.
into the house.
into the house.
Oh yeah, this area is now lit up as well.
It works.
Which point he fails his save. So he's going to take half of 8. He's going to take 4 damage. And then roll the D10 and D4 again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, that was 2.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Damn it! I wanted to go south.
Super 8.
Go right back into him.
Agreed.
So here it goes northwest
10 feet.
10 feet.
What happens when it hits a wall?
And it disperses half of the damage there. So that's going to be, it's down to 2 now. And then roll the 10 and 4 again.
Oh, it's losing steam.
Mm-hmm.
It goes
Quite
east
literally, yeah.
by 5. And it reduces to 1. At which point it fizzles out.
Great success. And then he will step back 5 feet. With his remaining,
It's like, I'm not
he's
standing
gonna,
here.
I'm done here.
this lightning baseball that he's just chucked into the house.
Look at how he's positioned himself. He literally has both the paladins on each side, making sure that they will take
guys,
front of the force.
like basically touching base on both sides. That was awesome, right?
It's like, you guys take the heat. I'll just bounce.
What I want to point out is that there's literally a line of red guilds.
Yep.
Hey! I have lightning bolt, and we are lined up
This guy's
perfectly.
going to step
Mhm.
out. And
He's
going
pissed
to
off.
Fire. Oh yeah, he's not happy. He's going to fire at Zedric. Yeah, I think that's who he's going to fire at. So. $15?
It swishes right past him, like, ooh, look.
Dang it.
I believe I might have the lowest AC with 17.
I
Nope,
have 16.
I'm a 16.
16? Okay, 16 is the lowest? Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm the highest.
Yeah. Straight Paladin usually has the highest.
Yeah, I'm 21, so. Hard to-
Or
I'm
if
not
we had
bragging,
a
I have 12
Blade Song Wizard, they
Yeah.
they actually have the highest AC usually.
I don't know who was in the chat, but I rolled ridiculous HP as well when I rolled it.
Yeah. And then this last guy is going to, from the doorway, fire at Dovin.
Oh, that hits.
And actually hit.
Not bad.
Crappy damage, but still.
It is a hit, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. At which point it is Itoya's turn. Itoya. Let's see what she can do.
I don't like her. She's my concern. The other ones I don't care about. The Scorpion is like meh, but she's a concern.
Don't worry. She's about to take 10d6 damage. Wait, no.
Yeah,
She's about to take 5d8.
that's why
she's
why I was like, I have silence, which I could throw on her, I guess, but kind of don't want to use that right now.
Oh, Boris, could you go get my ball in there? It's very valuable. The experiment was successful. It didn't explode though. Bit disappointed. I'll fix that.
Okay, she is going to attack Dovin. Ooh, with her big spell, because she's not happy with how this is going.
Uh-oh.
Didn't have to go this way. It really didn't have to go this way. Just had to give us the box back.
You wanted this as we're smashing her face in.
She stood there and she goes, "You shouldn't have come here, Dovin."
Oh.
Oh,
Nothing
and
is
that-
appearing.
Yeah, it's...
Heat lag.
There we
Got it on
go.
it. There it is.
Oh! Fuck me sideways.
I mean, that would kill
shit.
me, so I
Hey,
really
hey.
better make that save.
yeah.
Witch Hunter, do you have a counter spell or anything?
Yeah, I do, but
But do I really want to use it on Dovin?
I just need to read because it's a 4th level. I don't think I have it high enough at the moment. I think I need to
The
be.
level?
Yeah, I think I
Has-
need to
he
have.
has
Yeah.
one.
Nope, I don't. Sorry, it's too high. I can only do
Alright.
3rd. I can only do 1 spell level
Wait,
higher
no.
than maximum I can cast at my level.
All right, no,
Oh,
that's
that's
fine.
right. You're a
I'm only a
half
paladin.
caster.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a
right.
half caster. Yeah,
Mhm.
so I don't have it until next level. I'm afraid.
Don't fuck with this up.
Oh no!
Shit!
Are you dead?
Dovin drops.
Are you dead?
He's unconscious.
I'm
Not
unconscious and
instant
dying.
death.
Don't worry, I got him. It's fine.
Fuck.
Well, there's 2 guys. Well, he's dead. Hopefully, another person doesn't shoot you.
What happens to all these rooms on him?
No, they go away.
Oh yeah, my Halo of Spores is not in effect.
Okay.
Was it Grumph who cast this? Or who was it?
No,
That's Sean.
no, it
Big
was
dude
her.
over here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
With
Don't
big
worry.
dude, I mean,
Don't worry.
Blade.
She's about to hurt.
She basically picked up a handful of the glowing spores that were on the table and kind of blew them in Dovin's direction. And as these kind of glowing spores floated towards him, they just kind of faded into shadow and wrapped around him, and he just hit the ground.
Failed to save by 1. That annoys me.
Yeah.
I know, that's probably the biggest one.
The Golgari thug is dead.
Mhm.
Hacked apart with a greatsword.
as he deserves.
He can't actually get a shot off. Jury, you're up.
Cool. Go there. Then I'm going to use my second level spell slot to cast Low Quick Interdict. So I'm placing all 5 of my seals on the shaman,
Okay.
and then I am going to immediately use my action. Right? The paladin thing action or bonus action? Like because mine's called Invoke Authority, but it's called Channel Divinity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that action or bonus action?
I think that's an action.
Cool, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to action called Invoke Authority Devastator. It rolled it once, but so she's within 30 feet, so I get to do 5d8 damage to her. So she takes 20 necrotic damage. Fuck, that's terrible damage. And it does not consume the seals. Which means next
Okay.
turn, I get to do 10d6 damage.
So she drops by 20.
Yep. And then, that is my turn.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just check one more thing.
Your spore thing is down as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only in effect when I'm conscious anyway. It's there as a reminder.
I took it down because
That's fine.
that way we know it's not active at the moment.
All right.
It's I have to say when I'm using it anyway. It was just
Yeah.
so I knew if somebody walked within range of it.
Oh, and also the Crown of Madness drops from.
Yes.
Grunt.
Yeah.
I need to. I now know what I need to enchant that thing next with. Returning, of course, because now I'm there, and
It's in the house.
exactly, and I'm out of balls. I had 1 ball.
This
I
is
have
the
no
problem
balls
with
now.
only having 1 ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Malgar.
Yep. Okay, so this area right here, is it filled with water or?
It's
what is
water,
it?
yes.
Okay.
It's water.
Is it possible to see how deep it is, or?
It's hard to tell because it's not very clean water. But
Okay.
you do know out of the water on the other side was hiding a giant scorpion.
Yeah.
So it's at least that deep.
All right. And this guy here, how wounded does he look?
Quite badly.
All right. I'm gonna. He gets an attack opportunity, and I move over here.
Okay. A hit. Yes, he hits. I think.
Mm-hmm.
3 damage. Let's see. Character sheet again. Yeah, that's survivable.
Something tells me Jerry's going to be attacked by a lot of people next turn. After this initiative.
And I'm going
It's okay.
to
You're a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
cast Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action on
Okay.
Gromth. And then I shoot an arrow at him.
A strength saving throw.
Well, he has to hit first. Does 16 hit him?
Damn it, Yuri! You're standing right in the way
A
from my
16
awesome lightning bolt.
hits. Yes.
Nice.
So he must make the strength save.
And
That
he
fails.
does not.
You see this?
Alright, then he's restrained.
Great, because I was
Oh,
very sure he was going to come over and try and cut off my head.
Mm-hmm.
Restrained.
Probably.
Does that actually impede their movement, though?
Oh, yeah, it's restrained. Speed 0.
Yeah.
Restrained creature speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. I don't like that.
Oh, I also have something that can restrain him as well. But I do not have it prepared.
So Malgar's, you done?
Yep.
Dovin.
Yep, already rolling it.
Oh! That's a fail.
Yes!
Yep.
A fail!
If we have a character die in the second session,
That would make me sad.
Uh,
but you're a necromancer, you can
I
just
mean-
come back from the dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Just,
It's weird.
just refuse
ca-
to die and
ju-
come back as a next.
Yeah, it was canon 5 nat 20s, and you come back as a lich.
Yeah, because I've rolled any nat 20s.
Just
keep
know,
doing it 5 times
Even
in a row.
in death, you will serve the Golgari.
Ah.
This is true.
You will be of
I
use
don't
to
want to serve these Golgari. These Golgari can go f- themselves.
True.
All right, now this guy is going to attack. Yeah, just because he's not that bright, he's going to attack the guy that he can reach, which is Velen.
I'm hiding behind the paladin, like you're supposed to.
So
He's use his crushing blow. He begins a bonus to his next melee attack that hits, equal to his strength modifier.
okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Far off.
Well then, he's done. Velen, you can kill him now.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn. So
That's why I said that.
so here's the question: do I save the Golgari or do I kill the Golgari?
You want to find your way out of here?
See, there's that, but I have flying mount that I can call in an emergency, and I'm proficient to ride.
Not
In an underground
underground.
Oh, we're underground. Crap! I hate
Still
that.
You are
underground.
still, you are still in the Golgari underground. Yes.
Yeah.
But I need to take this guy down though first because I can't let him really hit behind me.
If you're saying something, Cedric would be saying, "Oh, Dovan, I have potions. I don't know what they do, but I have them."
So I'm gonna be like,
no,
as
no.
I imagine this as he slams me, and I take the shield and just brush it off on the side. Can you do something with him?
All right, I think So one of these are oil. I know that much.
Oh God!
Why?
Uh,
Why?
Madman, did you get the defibrillator?
I did not. I didn't have the starting money for it. I know. That's the next thing I'm gonna buy.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the thing.
I'm
didn't
very
have the cash.
disappointed you didn't get that one.
I didn't have the cash. You should have given me more starting gold.
You should have spent everything on that one item.
Sorry,
Then I
I'm
wouldn't have the ball.
just trying to find the thing here I'm looking for.
I had to choose.
Yeah.
Did you want the ball,
so
or
I'm gonna
something you
use-
can possibly kill or help your allies?
I mean, both are great.
You see that one, Casey? Just so.
Yep.
And we're gonna do some attack thingy. Where is it? There we are. There you are. This thing.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, bad hit. But yeah.
But you get how much? 9 radiant damage extra?
Yeah.
And you can
He
also do
did.
smite. Oh, never mind. I'm about to say you could also add smite on top of it.
I could add smite, so I could do another 8d8.
Yeah, he's dead.
No, 10d8. Yeah.
That you done?
Yeah. That's me done.
You can move.
Yeah, I'll move and block
He's gonna step to there.
his
He's gonna
side.
fire
So
his
there's
crossbow into Jury's back.
Mm-hmm. Myth.
Of course.
I would have been worried if that was a hit.
Grumph is up.
He takes 1d6 damage at the start of his turn.
Roll it.
3 damage, not bad.
And then he's going to use his action to try to break out of the vines.
Shit, I forgot the fighting style. That's why the damage was so low. Oh well.
And he's going to fail horrifically.
Stay, I say.
Bad boy, bad.
At which point it's the giant scorpion's turn.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
And it's going to attack Jury.
Yeah, yeet.
With its 3 attacks.
Hits. I'm going to use the signet ring to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Sting
And
also.
the other
misses.
2 are crap.
So make a was it DC 13?
It's at 16 here.
No, it's from the signet ring, so it's DC
okay.
13.
I see.
And he makes it, so he takes half. Right? Yeah.
Half of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he takes 2 fire, and I take 10 bludgeoning.
For the record, I was ready to pay the toll. I want to point that out now.
Wait, guys.
The guy that was willing to pay the money is the one that's laying on the ground dying.
Yeah.
Guys, I know it's too late to do anything with this now, but did I read that wrong? Could I have actually stopped it? The spell? Because I'm reading it as I can't do anything with spell level 4th, but then I'm probably reading it wrong.
Each spell of 4th level or higher.
No,
on
you have to make an.
I have to make a
so-
check to stop it. I could have stopped it.
Yeah, you could
Ah!
have tried. You
Sorry,
could have
I misunderstood it. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
But it's fine. Cedric here for your rescue.
Yeah, you would have had to make a DC 14 check in order to
Mhm.
stop
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It doesn't say a check what the check is though.
So
No, it's a check against the spell. So it's 10 plus-
okay, so it's a normal costed check. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
so it's
Yeah, yeah.
essentially what dispel magic is.
Yeah.
that's cool.
It says make a ability check, so it would be your spellcasting ability score.
Yeah, plus a DC roll 20, and then that has to go higher
Yeah.
than 14, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So Cedric is gonna run over here, and he's gonna take out his oil flask, and no, hang on, I labeled these.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah, I think this is the correct one. And he's gonna. Is it action or bonus action to kind of pour potion?
You say bonus action to drink one yourself. It's an action to give one to someone else.
Right, and he kind of just shoves it into your mouth and kind of empties it that way. So, potion of healing.
Massage the throat so it goes down.
Yeah, yeah, like, well, there you go. Kind of splash a bit in his.
Work
on
the
surface
shaft.
also,
Work
like,
the
yeah.
shaft.
Yeah, Token, this is what you awaken to.
All right.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
Oh.
it's
When
so-
is it rubbing your throat?
it's all gonna be good, my friend. It's all gonna be good.
You have like oil in your face from him like touching your face, like all right, there you
Oh.
go. Hey, welcome back.
Tobin just mutters, I just wanted to pay the toll and be done.
Well, as you did it. And then he's gonna jump over you, like, and he's gonna look at the guys over there and goes, "You guys have my ball." And then he's gonna power up his apparatus again, like, zzz, and then he's gonna take out a wrench and like tighten a bolt. And I'm gonna use a meta magic to cast a chaos bolt on 2nd level at oh shit. Hang on. I'm trying to select the fucking. There we go. This is the guy I hit originally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And there. No, hang on. I'll hit this guy. Maybe it will jump. Boom.
22 certainly hits.
And it does lightning damage, of course.
And he dies.
Crazy ability.
All right.
Okay. Is that you done?
That's all I can do.
This guy is going to step out to here. And he is going to fire.
It misses everybody.
It doesn't, actually.
You have disadvantage on the hit if the person's prone.
The spider's not
Oh my
actually
God, that's
there, it's
wrong.
just there so I can easily find the token.
Sorry, I did that. It's there. Everyone in that circle.
Where?
What
Where?
circle?
Oh,
Sorry.
it's not appeared for you. Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, it's probably wrong layer.
God,
Roll
Damn
me
it.
a Constitution save.
Oh, he shot the spore. He shot the spore.
Case, am I immune, Casey?
Are you immune to poison and disease?
Yes.
Then yes, you are.
Nice, Dovan. I have advantage because I have a gas mask, and
Oh,
I'm
wait.
assuming you need to inhale these.
That's right, yes.
I knew I did the right thing to buy this thing. That's a 90. Okay, I don't need to re-roll it in that case. I mean, I'll roll twice in case I crit, but. Ooh, I did! Jesus Christ, I am a god.
Jeez.
Well
So-
done.
So everyone who made their saves, so both of you, you take half of 5, so you take 2 poison damage.
The smoke comes and the gas mask. I come prepared.
I was born in the bird.
Yeah. I adopted. No, never mind. Damn it, I ruined it.
And it is Etonia's turn again.
Okay.
What's she gonna do this round?
Blight again. Stay dead.
Don't give him ideas. Why would you give him ideas?
Do you think I really need ideas?
I'm just saying that Scorpion looks like a big threat, so she should target it. Throwing that out there, right?
Let me just check this before I cast it.
That's not good.
Oh no, casting time 1 minute. That's no good.
How many channel divinities you have per day?
One,
You only have one.
I believe, right?
Yeah, I think so. I can't. I was trying to look like how many do I actually get. I think it looks like
doesn't
one.
it rely on what level you are?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, you only get one.
Yeah, you must finish a
see.
short or long rest when you
To get a new one, yeah.
Yeah, so most subclasses get 2 options for it.
Yeah, I do have one. As you
Ooh,
saw, that
shit.
one of them was one, the
Mhm.
counter spell, and then I can cleanse anything pretty much. That's the second one. I was just curious if I had more than one, because that literally means I have one counter spell I can use until I take a rest. It's like, yeah, I guess that's pretty good for 5th level still, but
Yeah. What does she do?
She is casting Spike Growth.
That looks annoying, but
Yeah.
It's a very good
Yeah.
spell.
God.
she casts it on
And
me.
she's
Just
putting it
yeah,
right
no,
there.
Casey, no, just no. I'm gonna use that really now.
Okay, now you counterspell.
Yeah, now I counter spell.
When it affects you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
I see how it works.
I mean, Jury has access to healing magic.
Yeah, so I can do up to 3rd level or lower without any affecting Casey.
Yep,
With
and that's what that was, is 3rd level. So
Oh, joy. Let's do this.
Golgari Thug is up, and I'm gonna roll to see who he's gonna attack. 1 is Jury, 2 is Dovin.
It's gonna be Jury. We all know this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fine
I
with
could
me.
tell you what it was gonna be even before it rolled.
Oh,
I just got
Mrs.
dropped from the call. I don't know why.
misses.
Misses. Jury, you're up.
Ho ho ho. Hey there, friend. The Scorpion gets attack of opportunity, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I was about to make a joke like these guys look awfully lively to be Golgari thugs, because Golgari thug is a zombie.
Yeah. He's going to sting you. Or try to, at least.
Hits.
Yes! Ooh!
Damn.
Okay.
8 damage, and you make the save against the poison.
So I take 10, so I take 18 damage total.
18 damage.
Did you
Yep.
hear the disappointment in his voice? He was like, "So yes, I get that." Oh, he got the
no,
save.
I am officially looking bloodied. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to use my action to, bonus action, activate Flame Tongue. So she's going to get whacked twice.
Nice.
And then, since I hit with an attack, I'm going to consume all 5 of my seals, dealing
35.
d6 damage, 37 necrotic damage on top of that, and I heal 10 HP.
Nice.
Alright, what's that total?
Oh,
Hold on.
30,
I got it.
72, I believe.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct. 72 points of damage.
what the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah.
She goes down.
But I burned everything to do that.
And to be honest, she only had 4 less hit points than you've just dealt.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well,
It's a good thing I
in
did
fairness,
Yeah.
how the hell is that possible if she's our level? I rolled
that.
pretty
No, she's
much
not.
max.
She's a higher level.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has to be because I rolled pretty
Yeah,
much max.
She
and I
had
got.
she had a 4th level spell.
Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah,
was
true.
Level
Yeah,
7.
that's a good point. Because I'm
Yeah.
at 57, and I thought I was high.
Yeah, she's actually a challenge rating 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Not-
I
not
used all my
level
movement,
5.
action, bonus
Yeah.
action. That is my turn. As
Malgar.
Jury just.
Yeah, as Jury just maims Intoya.
Yeah, it's my turn to burn everything into the scorpion, and I guess just to get rid of that too.
Oh, don't worry. I have spells to use, and
Yeah.
next year I'm gonna probably cast Bane.
Is it my turn?
Malgar. Yep.
All right. So I will. Let's see. Yeah. Bonus action. I use Slayer's Prey on the scorpion. And I fire an arrow.
Have you used Hunter's Mark yet?
No, because I'm concentrating on the ensnaring strike.
Ah, gotcha. It's a good thing you are.
That's a critical hit.
Oh, oof.
And it deals an
I
extra
believe
1d6
that is-
damage.
2d6 damage
That
actually.
is ridiculously high to hit.
Yeah.
He's
I
a rogue.
have. I'm an archer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like, I'm +9.
Yeah, you're a
I got
ranger
+5
rogue, aren't you?
strength.
Yeah.
He's a ranger rogue. Yeah.
Yeah, 2d6.
So that
21 points of
is
damage.
21. The scorpion is looking very injured.
Oh, that's good.
Dovin.
So I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 3.
On
Give me
who?
health. So that's the guy that was smart mouthing us, wasn't it?
Oh, come on!
Wow, that's a roll.
That is. Wow.
That's the guy that was
That-
smart mouthing us, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was, yes.
Don't worry, Dovin. Jury likes you, so he'll cast Cure Wounds on you. Possibly.
I'm
If you
going
can.
to move out. I can't stay here.
Also,
So-
Healing Word is a bonus action, so can I still cast Poison Spray though?
is it a cantrip?
It's cantrip. It's a regular action though.
Yeah, you can cast a cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. Take a step
Basically,
forward.
you can cast a spell plus a cantrip.
Who's
Right.
this?
Action, bonus action.
That's our is it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I'm going to cast Poison Spray on
On
Grumph.
the-
Is it a dex save? Or is it a hit?
That should have rolled. There it is.
Spray is just a hit, I think.
No,
this
con
support-
save.
There we
It's
go.
con
Poison
save, yeah.
spray.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
There we
like
go.
there's no to hit.
Yeah, he
That's what
doesn't
you're
have to
doing.
hit him. Yeah.
That should have done
love
more
that
damage.
effect.
Though.
You should have done 2d12, shouldn't you? Because
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't.
So
if-
roll another d12.
on a lot of these spells, you have to manually change them. That's what I've
Yeah.
been doing all evening.
Yeah.
I've been manually changing my
So
spells because
14.
they're wrong.
Oh yeah, I need to change like Firebolt, Vicious Mockery, and stuff like that.
14 you deal to him. Okay. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna fix Poison Spray because I don't know why it did that.
Golgari
Yeah, because it
stuff
doesn't auto update
to
when you hit level 5 and 11 and stuff like that.
dead. Velen, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down to this guy. I'm gonna smack him to shit. So I'm gonna use that.
You have advantage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use that. I have 2 attacks with this. Then another attack with this.
27.
He's got to real quick. He does have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why doesn't my
Oh,
For poison spray, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
get any damage on my rolls? Sorry, those damage rolls are wrong.
So he might have not taken that damage at all.
Yeah, it's just rolling your strength.
Yeah, it's
It's not
just doing 8 because it's
no,
not
he
showing.
takes it.
Okay.
Sorry, Casey, it's not. I forgot to put a 1 in the D8. That's why it's not rolling. So let me do those rolls.
Just roll 2d8.
Yeah. There you go. So it should be that as well. So 8 plus 8 plus
Right.
8.
The 14. Oh no, sorry, that was for advantage. No, well, that's 2 attacks, isn't it?
So
Yeah,
2
but,
attacks.
but he
So,
has
So it's a
advantage, so
19.
so.
and a 27.
Yeah, so they both hit.
And then it's 24 damage from my attacks. Then it's is Branding Smite on both attacks or single attack? Single attack, I think.
It's 1, yeah.
Guys, remember we're doing a sting operation later, and we shouldn't burn everything.
So
Oh, if I
30.
Pretty
take
much already
short rest.
have.
Then I'm gonna smite him on top of that.
Okay.
I gotta put that back.
So that's 3d8. So if he doesn't go down now, I don't know what I can do.
He does not go down now.
Are you?
Yeah, by the way, we haven't done poison. I mean, we have done acid or fire damage.
No, I'm doing radiant, slashing, fire.
I know, but
and,
I'm. Oh, fire. Where's your fire damage?
it's sorry, it's a part of the sword.
Oh, yeah, you need to change that up.
Yeah, I bloody hell. I told Casey that I was gonna get this because I was changing my specialties and I never added anything on my sheet. I just put in a longsword that does 8 damage with no hit to hit. So let me fix that.
Okay. So that's you done? This guy. I think he's going to. Yeah, he's going to attack low-hanging fruit just because he's that kind of an asshole. He's going to attack Zedric.
Hey! Like,
It's
I'm
like-
just being
Hey,
positive reinforcement
Peter.
here, right?
It's like who here can I actually hit? I'll go for the guy not wearing armor.
A guy who looks confused, like.
And then he misses you anyway.
Doesn't even notice the arrow. He kind of looks in a different direction. Like, what was that?
All right, Rump is up.
What are you doing?
All right, and he gets to attack Velen now.
He
At
gets
the
1d6 damage at the start.
Oh, it takes 5.
Nice.
He's not looking great. And he has disadvantage to attack as well. But he's still going to attack anyway.
Ensnaring Strike is amazing. The downside is like the strength save.
Yeah,
The
not.
downside.
Yeah, it would take his action to do that though, so he's not even doing that. He's just there's someone.
Considering last time we did it, it was a 5.
Probably shouldn't get close to him because I can pick him off from the distance.
I
Leave
mean,
all those myths.
the dude has 21 AC with disadvantage. Very low chance of actually being
Yeah, that doesn't hit me.
Fair enough.
The giant scorpion is up. And
I'm
it's
not
going
long
to go.
No, because
Here.
I knew that Yuri was gonna be a tank, so I might as well. No, so he was gonna be a painbringer, so I might as well build a tank.
Yeah.
That was kind of my idea.
Yeah, you guys are the yin and yang.
Mhm,
Yeah,
pretty
pretty
much.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are,
I take
we
the
are the
beating,
yin-yang
he does
balance.
the slashing.
I like
yeah.
that. I like that.
I do a
All
lot
right.
of damage, but I'm also not that hard to hit.
The giant scorpion is now attacking Velen.
Good times. I'm kind of glad I'm immune to poison, to be honest.
Oh shit, that's a hit.
That's a hit. Lemon bludgeoning. Target's grapple. No.
Oh, that's also a hit. Oh no.
Yeah. I take 7 piercing because I'm immune to poison, Casey.
Are you immune to poison damage, or are
Yeah,
you immune
Poison
to
conditions.
Casey will
Yeah.
have to make that judgment call.
I
I,
mean-
don't know.
I mean,
No, you still take the damage from it.
Okay.
You're just immune to any effects that it would cause.
Okay, so DC
it's
12
very
constitution.
good because you would be rolling at disadvantage on everything basically.
Yeah, so DC 12 constitution, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, you made it easy anyway.
Uh,
So you take half of that damage. So
yeah, so 9 plus 7, that's 16 plus claw is 27. Alright?
It managed to do some damage to you at least.
Yeah, it smacked me. That means that I get reaction next turn. Hey.
Zedric, you're up.
All right,
It's
Boris, you
alive.
seem to have the giant insect in mind, so I'm just gonna run over here, and he's gonna run behind the table. It's like, okay, and then
Yeah.
he's gonna
The
keep on running.
Izzet is now running behind the table covered in glowing spores.
Yeah, this is great. Can I
That's
pause
that's
this
safer, isn't it?
for later? And then he's gonna run over here.
Logic
And-
101, it's safer.
Casey,
Yes.
the rule about spells per round.
Yep.
What's the deal there? Because
You
I
can
think
cast a spell and a cantrip, one of which is an action, one of which is a bonus action.
can I use metamagic to make one?
If you have meta magic that makes one a bonus action, then yes, it's a bonus action.
That's very cool. In that case, let me. Sorry, could I in that case undo my movement?
Go on then.
And then I'm regretting doing that, and I will run the same path again.
Logic is it have none.
And then I'm gonna turbo up my apparatus again. Why stop a winning concept? And he's gonna chaos bolt the guy to the far right.
Okay.
Dovan. Oh.
Yeah. Dovin.
Yeah.
Dovin is the guy to the far right. Yes.
This dude right here.
You are an Izzet, so chaos bolting allies, could.
Is not above the is not out of the norm.
Mhm.
I think I might for the Izzet add one damage type that heals instead of harms. So it randomly rolls that.
I mean, it's logical.
Mhm.
That's definitely a hit.
I mean, they definitely left out
force
some
damage.
damage types in there.
Oh yeah, I think healing is a damage type they should have included for Izzet. Yeah.
They also left out necrotic and radiant.
Yeah, maybe I can do some upgrades on my apparatus, and that will become part of it. And
See a
that's
wounded ally and hope that you heal him. Is that...
this might go horribly wrong.
There's
I
a
have no
1
idea.
in 10 there's a 1 in 5 chance that this will heal you.
Yeah. I have no idea if this will work. Let me try it.
That's kind of the Izzet motto, isn't it?
yeah.
Right, yeah, and that's me.
You kill him.
Hey.
All right, Golgari Thug 5. he's going to see that. Yeah, you just killed his buddy there. And he's going to shoot you now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do
Does
shit.
he have any cover? Does the jerk have any cover behind that table?
No, it's not. It's not enough to give any cover. No.
Seeing crossbow flying, we'll go and hit the thing, and it will kind of just shock, and shield is gonna accidentally appear.
Accidentally.
Got it.
Yeah. Like ding, like oh
God.
my god.
Does that still stop at 20 though?
I have 16.
That makes
Plus
you
5,
a
21. 21.
Yeah, oh, it's
Yeah,
5.
it's plus 5.
Plus 5.
His shield is a 5 now.
Yeah.
And it lasts until the start of his next turn.
So right now it's like you're sparking. It's like no.
Stop it! Stop it! This guy is going to attack. Screw it. Yeah, he's still. He's a zealot. He's going to attack Dovin.
I'm going to cast shield.
This is all your fault.
You can wait for a response, I think.
Doesn't matter. He misses anyway.
I would rather be safe than sorry.
Yep, true. Because you have so
Jury.
little hit points. Oh, joy. All right, so roll a d2. 1, I go after these guys. 2, I go after these guys.
You
You're gonna
flip a
let
coin
me
in the middle
fight
of
the
battle.
two
Go after
biggest-
these guys.
You're really gonna let me fight the 2 biggest things on the board on my
Oh,
own?
yeah.
It was only a 50-50 chance he was.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, he looks like he can take care of himself being slammed left, right, and center.
He's got this covered.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
Scorpion's
Yeah.
shaking him around in the claw. He's fine.
yeah, I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna attack the scorpion. Yeah.
At that point, when he has me up with the claw, it's like, Yuri, you better get over here.
Little help.
Yeah.
Hey,
One of these
Oh,
days, I'm going to have
shit.
a giant scorpion
Damn.
with proficiency in using adventurers as weapons.
Yeah.
5 damage in the
Pick
second.
someone up and hit their allies with him.
That would be brilliant if you did.
scorpion
Yeah.
takes 35 damage from the crit.
Nice.
Oh.
The scorpion does?
Because I don't believe in 11 hits.
No, the 11 does not.
Yeah, so the crit hits him,
Crit kills him.
and then I will. I'm sorry, we already have advantage on him on his attack. I don't believe I have any bonus actions. Yeah. Is this? Yeah, I'm gonna save the key rune. Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. Malgar.
I'm just gonna fire an arrow at Grumph.
Okay.
And I have
Do you have
disadvantage. Yep.
No, you have advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you
What's
said
that
disadvantage.
Oh, sorry.
He wants to make this more difficult for himself. He can.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, just let me check one thing first. I'm not sure if I can use Slayer's Prey again without having a short rest.
I don't think you can.
Just
Yeah,
check.
Slayer's Spray is like an extra hunter's mark.
Yeah, but it says it ends early if you designate it a different creature. But so it says I can designate it on creatures. It doesn't.
Link it again?
Yep.
Yeah. It's you choose one creature that is your prey, and then if the creature dies, or you designate a new
Yes, you can
creature.
spend another bonus action to move it.
Yep. So I designate Grumph then. And I also use sneak attack on him, so that's 2d6 extra.
Right, I filled up everything on the
And
sword
I
now,
have
fine.
advantage, that's right.
That's the hit.
Nice. Really nice.
Plus 2d6.
It's like I love bow users because they do so much to hit. It's like they don't do the most damage always, but it's like that constant death by a thousand
They are
stings.
consistent.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
always hit and they always get through.
There's a reason why sharpshooter is such a broken feat with
Yeah, I know.
rogues and
Yeah.
mages, because it's like even with the -5, it doesn't matter. You still have an insane hit to hit. Especially if you get magic
damage.
bows with plus
So what's that
Ones,
total?
2,
8,
12
9,
damage.
12.
12 damage.
I finally
He is
filled in my
certainly
weapon
not
completely.
happy now. Dovin, you're up.
I am going to cast Ray of Sickness on Grumph. Second. Nope, it's not.
As you're going to cast, he does kind of chuckle and says, "If you kill me, you'll never find your little box."
Can we all hear that?
Yeah.
Do we, can I roll an insight on it? Even if it's not my turn? Or...
We'll
Sure,
find
I'll
it either
on
way.
it.
What are you on about? I can find that box using magic.
Grumph, we're Golgari. If I kill you, it doesn't mean you stay dead.
He's like, shit, that's a good argument.
I'm casting that at level 1. So he takes 6 points of poison damage, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. If he fails, he is poisoned.
Then he will never get out of those vines.
Never.
Con save?
Yes. DC 14.
He has advantage.
Oh!
This one. He actually would have made it either way.
No.
His other roll was a 5.
No, but the first roll was still.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Even if he hadn't had the second roll, the first one was still. Okay. Velen.
Right. To kill or not? Yeah, never mind. So I finally filled in my weapon now. I'm just gonna slam him down. To be honest, you can just die now. Don't care. And at the end of that, I'm also gonna use an attack action to stomp him on his feet, on his bum.
Okay. That kills him.
Mm. And after he's down, I'm gonna go like.
That's your turn?
That's my turn.
As soon as Grumph yells, Dovin yells over to the last two, goes, your bosses, and your friends are dead. Do you really want to keep doing this?
Okay.
As we're
Zedric,
all
you're up.
Gonna crawl under the table. Come out on the other end. Up. I go. Didn't respond quick enough. And he's gonna use his signet ring to cast another chaos bolt.
Okay.
At
Oh.
shit.
Oh,
Which one, left or
This
right?
dude.
Which one do you want to
Doesn't-
kill? Which one do you want to kill? I am about to kill the
Okay.
other one.
Whichever one you hit ceases to exist.
Yep.
You right there! Stop! In the name of... Where are you? I'll get back to you.
Name of love.
The last guy, as it's his turn, kind of stops and looks around a bit nervously, and then he kind of swears under his breath, and he shouts out, "For the swarm!" And he pulls something out of his belt and throws it backwards into the house.
No, that's where my apparatus is.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Well, what did he throw
Why
in
do they
there?
always set the place on fire?
Yeah.
No.
Let me guess. He turned. Yeah. Exactly. Casey.
Fireball?
So, on my
And he
turn.
falls backwards into the fire.
On my turn, I'm gonna
Mhm.
use this. Now I'm gonna run and grab my coffee. So just so you know, I'm gonna use that on my turn.
Okay.
That's my last second level for the day, by the way. But yeah.
That is all of them dead now, so we are actually out of combat.
Shit.
Okay. I'm gonna use that to try. You know what I'm locating anyhow.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, the box.
And it's very-
I'll
it's
tell you
very-
right now, it's in the fire.
Yeah, I figured that.
It's a magical object, so it's not
I'm,
going
I'm,
to
I'm gonna I'm gonna share my knowledge and say, look, it's there with in great detail. I ain't going into the fire though.
Magical
Cedric is
nature
on
should
his
allow-
knees and just goes, no.
Dovin looks at it and goes, well, nothing we can do but hope it starts to burn out quickly. I mean, the advantage of being down here is most stuff is pretty damp, so fires don't last long.
Kind of looking through his bag, like, I can only make this worse. Like, this
And
is-
Dovin's going to go over
Um,
to,
Cedric,
Yeah,
as you're running up towards the place, give me a Constitution save.
Oh. Unless I will be struck by grief. you mean?
With advantage. With advantage.
I don't need that shit.
you can still roll it. You might crit.
just get a
So
higher
you're
roll.
gonna take. You're gonna take half. You're gonna take 4 damage, as basically poison spores are cooking off inside the fire, and you're breathing them in even through the
Yeah.
gas.
Dovin's like, you might want to step back from there.
He's still on his knees, kind of gets up,
I'm going to
backs
check
away 10 feet and goes back
in
on his
Toya's
knees.
body.
Ow.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
I'm-
I'm gonna sit down and have a drink.
I'm
Okay.
looting.
It's like,
I want to check those barrels over here. Is there any or other like empty containers that might be used to carry some of the water from over here over to douse the fire?
Um,
I don't think those are barrels. I think those are giant mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
there
Yeah.
are a couple barrels around. They're full of spores.
All right.
Yeah, these are spore farmers.
Does someone have some magic or something? I actually really like my ball and I want it back.
You're going to have to wait for the fire to burn itself out. Like I said,
Do you know
everything's
exactly
really-
where inside the fire the thing is located?
Well, kind of bounces a lot. So somewhere in there.
Probably like up here.
Or to the left. Or in the middle. Or in the roof.
I tell them, like, there's poisonous spores burning off in there. Wait for it to burn out.
Yeah. After Jury loots, he got a 10 on investigation to try to find something, and he just kind of looks through, sees find gold or something, and then after that he's just gonna just like lean back on the chair and relax, and attempt a short rest if possible. But I need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
anyone
I'm also
needs to,
checking her body because, as a fellow shaman, I should know like some of the stuff she has on her that might be useful to me.
I'm gonna try to just amputate the stinger off that scorpion.
Okay.
Uh,
Dovin
Give me
yells over
a-
to
Just
you.
a trophy.
Nature check.
Dovin yells over to you. Give me a minute. I know how to get the poison from their stingers.
all right.
I will, kind of after a few minutes, Cedric will start looking around like around the tables and see if he can find anything of note that would be something that he can put into a barrel or gun or
So,
something.
When he does that, I'm gonna walk over to this Dovin fella. I go, "So Dovin, you have interesting friends." I'm gonna put his hand on his shoulder.
Former friends.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna do that. Sorry, 1 second. That.
Nice.
Thank you.
Never say I'm not good-hearted. Even me can save a Golgari.
If you're good-hearted, run into the fire and get my ball.
I'm gonna look over at this. It's like I don't know too much.
That's asking too much. Just wait.
I have returned.
Well,
Welcome
leave
back.
it to an Isit to put his balls in the fire.
Well, I'm gonna ignore that remark.
And then I'm gonna turn over to Yuri. You have some fight in you, little lad. You have some fight in you.
A little. Good one.
Kind of looking up at him.
Do you know where
I'm
where in
gonna-
the burning building the box is?
Towards the back.
Yuri, I will start calling you Tiny from now on.
That is the
house,
loot.
Oh.
Is that house located over the water?
Yes.
All right.
So
And
key rune's recharged. So you guys care if I take that as well? I just
No, I
want the potion and the key rune.
Really don't care
Go
about
ahead,
the
take
Kieran
it.
whatsoever.
All right.
I'll
Cool.
take the poisoned arrows.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna put it all into party loot, and then we can distribute it later.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, do
I
that.
just want to bow down and check the underside of the house if it's possible to like wade in the water and get underneath the building.
Oh, if you can.
Who was putting it into the loot? I just want to check that you actually had it again.
It was jury. Isaac.
Okay, cool. Yeah. There is a party
Um,
loot thing. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
okay,
that's
part
what
of
I'm
it.
gonna
yeah,
get
okay,
in.
cool. Yeah, I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
Cool.
So everyone can't edit it at once.
Yeah. You start trying to look underneath, and that's you actually do realize that there looks to be like a cellar that actually extends down into the water.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
going to use my poisoner's kit to try and harvest some of the venom from the giant scorpion. Well, actually, no. If that's from the key rune, that should have ceased to exist as soon as it died.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, because it was a summoned creature, so it does actually.
Oh, all right.
It actually does very quickly rot away into nothing.
I am going to use my poisoner's kit to harvest some of the spores from the place around because those might be useful to us.
Guys,
I mean,
it
there
looks
are
like
there are
there's-
baskets of them already harvested, so
Fair
you can
enough.
certainly get a couple bags of. You could however many bags you want to carry of glow spore, you can take.
You were saying?
There's looks to be an entrance into some kind of basement underneath the building in the water. I'll go take a look.
At this point, I would say wait for it to burn out because last thing you need to be is in there and the whole entire place falls on you.
Oh, well, it will be in the water still.
As you're having this conversation, the walls do start to collapse in on themselves.
Yeah, just
Ugh, all right.
if you got pinned underneath one of the things down there, you'd, be joining the swarm in the not fun way.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, I don't know about the rest. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna sit down again after I did the healing, and then I'm gonna start eating a bit.
Okay.
Do I find anything here that I think I can use in one of my inventions besides the spore?
Besides the spores, not really.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna take a bag of spores.
The other thing that you do notice is over near where Etonia was, there is a set of iron scales.
Okay.
Part of it has been updated.
Cool.
Does anyone here actually have detect magic or identify?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
No.
cool. Yes,
That was on my list
wait.
of spells to take the next time I gain wizard levels.
Yeah, sorry, I do actually. I keep forgetting that I have all the skill spells.
The
as
guy
well.
the guy who hunts magic should probably have the ability to figure out.
Yeah,
what's
I
magic.
do. I just didn't know I did. Okay.
Funny that.
Yeah. Yes, I'm able to. I can do it 2 times per day, for free.
The rotted leather armor that is magical, I'm allowing you to know is magical without even having to detect it, because as he's laid there with it on, the armor is like trying to crawl off of his dead body and onto whoever comes near him.
Oh.
It's like a leather armor that's made out of like half rotten leather covered in spores. And as you like go to start checking him, the armor like starts trying to crawl off of him up your arm.
Would I know what that is?
It's possible. Roll me just a intelligence check.
$20.
Yes, you do know what that is. That is what it's called, rot spore armor. It is a +1 leather armor that allows you to heal 1 hit point per round.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah. Dovan, that's kind of your.
The downside of it is that it smells like rotting flesh.
So pretty much it smells like Dovin.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Dovan.
All right. The armor has been updated.
All right.
Okay. I mean, I think it's pretty clear who's gonna get that one.
So it takes about 15 minutes for the building to completely collapse in on itself and the fires to eventually go out.
While that's doing that, any of the bodies I can get to, I am pulling to the side and down out of the way.
Okay.
So, like by this table over here.
So you said that Malgar wants the poisoned arrows?
Yeah. If no one else protests.
Yeah, no one uses arrows besides you, I don't think.
Those are the ones that you're able to salvage.
All right, let me move Dovin out of the way so they can be all together. All right, cool. See, the thing, are you guys okay with me taking the armor and the key rune? Because those are both magical items.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
All right,
ahead.
cool. All right, cool.
I think everyone else does not want rotten armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in
Yeah.
fairness, it's like
Taken
That crawls
taken by
all-
Dovin
crawls
because
on.
reasons.
Yeah.
Take it by Dovin because nobody else wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
so
armor probably has a disadvantage on stealth checks because of the smell as well.
You kind of hold up an armor saying, "Oh, this kind of looks like it's trying to eat you. Do you want it?" Nah, it's fine. I like my robe stuff.
I don't even tell you guys about the smell. I'm like, so this is like really good armor that the Golgari uses, and as soon as you hear the Golgari uses, you're like, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
I love what you said. Take it by Dovan because reasons.
Yeah.
Is it +1 armor?
It is +1 leather armor.
Very cool.
That's good.
That
Each person gets 5 gold, 37 silver, and 6 copper.
I'm not gonna type that down. I'm gonna keep it in the shared stash because can't be bothered. It's like after spending everything at the beginning, and now I literally have barely any gold left, so not really that fast. Don't need it either. I get 1 gold per day from my guild. So
we can figure out gold. Okay, we're adding the gold now. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what each person gets. If
Okay,
someone says like, "Hey, I don't want it. Keep it in the party loot."
Yeah.
Then we can do that. Then I'll
yeah,
do the math here.
do that for me.
I would say
don't
keep
care.
it. I would say like sometimes we keep a good chunk of the gold. Like situations like this, we keep the gold together. So this way, if we need like party supplies like potions and whatnot, we
Yeah.
have those.
Yeah, makes sense.
I agree.
Yeah, so just keep it in the party loot then.
Okay, shit. I'll move it again. I was greedy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's still there. So Chris, have you taken the
No,
rust armor?
I'm not taking anything.
I have the armor.
Do you
on
have
my
it in your
sheet. I put
in
it
the
on
gear rune? Just say you have 2 now.
Gonna make a note. I have to put the key rune down, but I will right now.
So, is it any negative for having multiple key runes, Casey?
Not
You can only
really.
be attuned to 2 items at once, though.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I imagine the
I will
armor requires
I will
attunement.
actually say that you can only attune to 1 key rune at a time. That seems
All right.
Reasonable, yeah.
you can carry more than 1, and I will also say that it's very possible that you could actually turn in a key rune back to your guild to curry favor.
Maybe to recharge your charm.
No.
That's basically
That's
what it's.
certainly something that would allow that would give you warranty to recharge your guild charm or something like that. Yeah.
You removed the name of the armor before I had a chance to write it down.
Oh, Rotspore armor.
Thank you.
That's a pleasant
you-
name, isn't it?
And Holt, Malgar, you took the
Yeah, the arrows.
poisoned arrows. Yeah, so you have 16 poisoned arrows.
They do an extra 1d4 poison damage.
Okay.
Where is the glow spore that we got?
I mean, it's everywhere. You said you
Yeah.
can
No,
have
there
it
was
as much as you
specifically
want.
files of it.
Oh, I did not add
There
those
was-
because I did
there
not
was
see
one-
them in the.
There was 1 vial of glowspore potion.
Yeah.
Hold
And
on.
I just added to my sheet. I just added a bag full of glowing magic spores.
They're not
So-
actually magic.
Vial
Well,
of glow spore.
are magic like anything else.
Glow spore
Hey.
potion.
I can
Potion.
believe they are magic, alright?
Would I know exactly what that does, glow spore potion?
Yes, you do.
What exactly does that do?
It causes you to emit light as the light spell for 1 hour, and while doing so, you also gain advantage to see invisible creatures.
He takes this and he. I'm spacing on names now. I want to make sure I say the right name. He takes the glow spore potion and he turns to Yell and he goes, "How good are you at seeing invisible targets?"
Are
You
you
said
gonna...
Dylan?
Yellen.
Oh, sorry, me. Well, I can see auras and detect faint things, but that's about it. I can't actually see invisible things.
I have that, so.
Yeah, he's probably a better bet then.
Yeah. So he hands Yellen the potion and goes, "This will help you see invisible targets, and the whole not being able to see in the dark, it will give you some light with that too."
All right, so hit that.
And there's one other piece of loot that I thought of that nobody else did.
Hmm.
Look at
Dovin
that
can
smile.
now move away from his rat farm that has the blown out wall.
You have a new home.
A burned out spore farm, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
he has
not
two key runes. One can be used to get it built up again.
yeah, it doesn't
No
take.
problem.
It's not hard to build a shack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not hard to build a shack.
if we were to kind of like after emptying like a barrel and kind of just putting some water on it, how long would it take for us to actually get this?
Well, I mean, it burns itself out in 15 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
This
by
is
the
all
time
really-
we're done looting all the dead
Okay,
bodies,
okay.
it's done.
Is
We,
the
we are
box-
basically in a sewer. This is really all damp, so it would burn itself out really fast because there's not much to actually burn.
Okay, so
Yeah,
is the box
as soon as the
alive?
furniture inside that was actually dry kind of finished burning out and burned through the floor into the basement, the whole thing just kind of collapsed in and went out.
Can we find the box?
Give
I
me an
don't-
investigation check.
If
You
it
just
is,
locate object.
Well, yeah,
he has
that's
looked
right,
at
yeah.
objects. So.
Yes, it has basically fallen through into the basement.
was it fireproof?
Yes, it's
Magical. Yeah, it's magical.
Yep.
Here's the important question. My ball.
Covered in a nice layer of
My ball.
Roll me investigation.
My ball.
Jury will help you
I'm sorry, I don't
you.
have any more
by
locate
moving
objects for
stuff.
today.
Yeah, he'll
You
like help you
managed to
move.
find the
heavy
ball.
objects.
Yeah.
It is slightly melted.
No.
I will say that it will cost half of the materials cost of the item to repair it.
Full breakdown crying. Wait for
So
bits.
450 gold to fix it.
No, just the materials cost.
Oh, half the materials
Okay.
cost.
Yeah, it's only going to cost him 25 gold.
Oh, that ain't bad.
A day.
What? 25 gold.
The materials cost of the ball is 50 gold.
Oh, okay.
So half of that cost
Oh, yeah, cool.
To repair it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and 1 day's time.
All right, I'll put damage into parentheses. But I think for a trial run, it went pretty well, right? It bounced around or like
For
it
a
did.
tri-
What was it was supposed to?
I'm-
tried to add like a
I'm
rope
gonna
or
look at
something,
him like
pull it back.
trial run.
Yeah. I didn't know
Joven-
what it actually was doing. Like I thought
Joven
it was
just looks at you and
going to
goes,
explode.
I was unconscious. I have no clue what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, I can show you. No, I can't.
No, we're good.
Right.
That item actually works out really interesting.
Yeah.
Basically, whatever spell you cast into it, the higher level the spell, the more damage it starts out with. And with each bounce, whether it hits anything or not, it expends half of the damage and then bounces again until the damage is gone.
And direction and distance is random.
Yeah, the direction and
so-
distance is random, and if anything is within 5 feet, it hits it. Friend or foe alike.
So I'm gonna say we take a short rest here, and then because we still have
Yeah.
time before. So.
Yes, please. I would love some spells back, among others.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
also say that
Taking our
amidst
recovery.
the burned debris in the basement, in addition to the box and the ball, you do find the burned remains of what looks to be a pharmaceutical lab.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna expend the remaining. So you heal 10 more, Dovan. Because we're gonna take a short rest. I'm gonna get them back in now.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna use hit die then.
Huh?
Now
I'm
you
just gonna use
said
hit die.
Well, now you can use less hit.
Yeah.
Is there? Can we like? I guess it's
Actually,
like
that
a
brings
big
me up
setup.
next.
Could we take like the rare stuff, like the burner and the wiggly tubes and shit, and kind of put it
well,
into a
what's
bag
not
and carry it
broken? What's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
broken?
a lot of the glass tubes and things shattered when they were heated by the fire.
Sure.
I will say that you could salvage a partial, we'll say half of an alchemist's kit. So you could either sell it for half of the price of an alchemy kit, or you could use it to make an alchemy check at disadvantage.
It is in the party loot, half of an alchemist kit.
I
It's just
somehow managed to get a 9 on a 1d8.
That's like
That
Wow.
takes talent.
Well, no, because you have a +1.
Yeah,
I
it's calculating at a
just
+1.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, because it adds.
It adds your con.
you-
Hey, Casey, you
Yeah,
said
but I have more than +1 on con.
I don't know.
I'm not sure why.
So you rolled a 6. Yeah, you rolled a 6 plus 3.
Yeah, 6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Casey, you said when we take a long rest, we recover 1 hit die.
No, when you take a long rest, you recover half of your hit dice.
Okay, and then
You don't recover any hit dice on a short rest.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm thinking of a different game. The DM said you can use as many hit die in short rest, but you can only cover 1 per long rest.
I'm throwing
I'll say that in a long rest, you recover half of your hit dice, unless you are in some nice establishments that you might go to that are like relaxing spas and type things would allow you to cover more than half.
I mean, this counts as a nice establishment for Dovin, so...
Oh, wow.
No.
I'm not entirely sure if I regain any spells on a short rest as a ranger.
No.
Don't think you do.
I regain all my old spells and my lay on hands, so that's why I'm just throwing spells out there.
I've only used 1 spell, so it's fine.
As Yuri's helping Cedric with the parts of the lab up, like, this is gonna be my first step towards my very own lab.
Dovin turns and goes, "Not in my sewers."
I wasn't talking to you. Don't tell him.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm a full HP again, so I'm just gonna.
I'm 1 less from full.
Yeah, I only took 3 points of damage, so it's not
And
bad.
I am 3 from max, so I can live with that. Guys, just do it like I do, and don't do combat, and you won't be hurt. Unless by AoE.
I'm gonna look over at
just
you.
to double-check something with...
I'll bow to your infinite wisdom.
I'll tell that to the Scorpion next time. That you should fight him instead. Shall I?
I think you did great. Like, you took the attention away from me. Exactly as it's supposed to be. Protecting the genius. Smart of you. Really,
Yeah,
who's the genius between out of us? Considering you protected. Yeah, it's a smart move. Not genius level.
Say in there.
I guess it's like above. Like
Yeah, I'll let you ponder on that for a while.
Yeah.
Shall we move?
Yeah. Maybe like double digits at least in IQ.
I still want to slap him in the back of the head, but that's just gonna cause more issues.
Dovin just walks up and slaps him in the back of the head.
Valen, what?
Right.
Cool, I got my wild chips back.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
We have box, we have plan.
I
So-
suppose we do.
Plan is to go in just before 4th shift with the box, put the box back, and wait to see who comes.
Right. And hide. Sting operation. Kind of looking at Yuri. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. In that case, could I, like, just from the supplies around here during the short rest, instead of like resting, could I see if I can put together like the beginnings of a snare?
Shit, I didn't think
And,
about this.
I want to make traps, Casey. I want to make traps. I want to have the supplies
You
to
could
make traps.
start one.
Yeah.
Roll me a tinkering check.
Int. Dex.
Yes.
So I have 1 first level spell left, and the rest is old stuff. Just FYI.
That's fine. I'm only missing my 3rd level spell slots now, so...
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I got Fairy Fire, Fog Cloud, Whole Person Silence. I still got useful
I'm
stuff.
just happy that they managed to at least down one of you. That was yeah.
Yeah, had to burn a 4th level spell to do it, but
Yeah, I mean she had one. That was what it was for, was to take out someone.
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't read my Channel Divinity better, because I read it ready. That's like, oh, I can't do higher than my spell level +1, right? So I can't do it.
And no, it's just you can do that and then you have to roll for anything higher.
Yeah.
Actually,
Casey,
I would
you said that there's no like devils in Ravnica. It's demons, right?
Yes.
My stuff
yeah.
my stuff affects demons, not devils. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, your stuff affects demons, not devils. Yeah.
Okay. Once we hit level
I mean,
6,
technically there could be devils in Ravnica. They could both, but because of your Rakdos portion, your stuff is
yeah,
all
I mean
for
it's
demons.
because this is for D&D fantasy, so devils are the more are what occupy the 9 hells.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, but they are
No.
not the one that does the bad stuff. The demons are the ones that do the bad stuff. They are
No.
attacking everywhere.
The devils are what run the 9 hells.
Yeah,
The
they just do contracts after people summon them mainly.
Well, the thing is that devils are lawful, demons are chaotic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the ill rigger as a standard class is targeted towards devils normally, but because we're doing a Ravnica Rakdos ill rigger, your stuff was slated towards demons instead of devils.
Oh, like so.
That's-
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
see your point. Yeah.
That's not to say that devils don't exist, but your stuff is towards demons.
Yeah,
because it's
they're
Rakdos.
kind of flipped. Demons and devils are kind
I'm
of
from
flipped.
a
Yeah,
D&D perspective.
demons are more common than devils. Yes.
Yeah, from a magic perspective, that makes more sense anyhow.
Yeah. I mean, like if Ob Nixilis comes, he's a devil.
Yeah.
He's not a demon.
I mean, Ob Nixilis is on Ravnica right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
If you run into him, your stuff won't work on him. But
can't wait till you
Rakdos
reach. Can't wait till you reach 10th level. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
I don't know who
I-
actually is devils among all the planeswalkers.
Ob Nixilis is really the only devil I can think of among.
Yeah, I
Tybalt.
was thinking as well. Is
Oh,
there
Tybalt.
any?
Yeah, Tybalt. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, Tybalt.
yeah, that's
he
a
would-
good point actually.
Yeah.
I guess we're heading back then for.
Yeah, so you take your rest here. When are you planning to get back to the Blister Coils?
Could we do?
ASAP, really?
I walk in there. Me and Malgar walk in there a little bit earlier. Do a look see around, and then you guys join in from the back entrance, and then we'll meet up at the place where the stone is.
Sounds fair.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but that's actually a good idea coming from an Izzet.
Oh shit! Really? Well, that's great. I mean, I knew that.
Well, one thing that I am going to say, just for the clarity of it, is that you guys have a few times now referred to the back door.
It's not. It's employee entrance.
Yeah.
It's not a back door.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just
a
it's
large-
an employee
It's
entrance
a large
in the
place
Undercity.
with multiple entrances.
Sure.
You're just not going to like the main topside entrance.
Yeah.
You're just going to one of the other entrances.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
not
still-
like you're sneaking in through a back door.
No.
It is still a normal entrance to the place. It's just not like the big front door with the big sign on it at the main gate. You know. Okay?
Got it.
Cool.
I want to get rid of this perception that you're kind of sneaking in through a back door. It's still like I said, there's still an entryway, there's a desk, there's a guard, there's a thing where you show your badge that you've been given and you're let in.
There's a guard that somebody told to play around with the red wire, and now I'm really afraid we're going to get there and the entrance is going to be gone.
Oh, now I understand the difference how they handle the devils and demons. Sorry, I was just reading about it. Apparently, Rakdos turn themselves into devils after a while.
Yeah, kind of. It's interesting how Ravnica does it, but for the purpose of Ravnica D&D, we're still going to say that the Rakdos are demons, and that devils do exist, but they're less common on Ravnica.
Yeah.
And actually, for the purposes of this, devils are actually any devil that's on Ravnica is not native to Ravnica.
Okay, that's fair. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the lore and the creatures to get an idea.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I guess me and Malgar, we're gonna go in posing as technicians in the front gate.
I can't pose as anything, but I can stay hidden.
Why not? We put on the form
I
and
can.
long as no one
Let's do this.
talks to me, I'm. Guess I'm.
don't talk.
Put on the uniform, show the badge,
I can-
shut up.
Yeah.
I can
Fair
deceive my
enough.
way through this.
Just yeah.
I have
I'm
a
no
plus
good at-
11.
Deceive.
That's fine. Let me do the talking. It's fine. We'll
Oh,
figure this out.
by the way, my blood-stained armor is now even more blood-stained.
Oh yeah.
Fresh blood. Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't clean his arm.
My big question to you all is when you are arriving at the blister coils for 4th shift, are you actually checking in for your shifts as you were told to do?
I mean, I guess that's the thing that we're saying, that half the group is going by the one entrance from the down
Yes.
part, which is close to the big tanks where the box was, walking in there as is, and me and Malgar are walking in as technicians checking in from the top. from the
Look,
main
if I actually check in for my shift, there's gonna be a smell complaint. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel more comfortable just sneaking in, staying hidden.
All right. So
Yeah,
I guess I'm the only one
I'm
checking in.
Okay.
I'll check in with you.
I mean, you're you don't look
I'm
like
a-
a technician.
I'm a hydraulics chamber cleaner.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
I'll-
want
I'll- the only
I'll
reason I'm
show up for
checking
my
is-
shift. I won't do the job.
Yeah, the only reason I'm asking is because Site Foreman Court, who gave you the uniforms and the badges and all of that, told you when you arrive for your shift, check in with Powerless.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you do have an impression that he's been told who you guys are.
That is fair.
I'm gonna check in. I mean, I'm only wearing 5 weapons and a shield and
No,
a full
Guys.
plate and.
guys, if you're not pretending to be technicians, you're not checking in with technician powerless.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Okay,
we all check
so-
in with tech.
I'm not checking in. I'm just sneaking in.
Okay.
So
Right.
so here's the thing.
So
me and
Velen,
Malgar, we can get in without having to check in.
Yeah.
So the rest of the party goes and does the check-in. We go with them, just not being noticed, and then we go down to do the stick.
yeah,
This
but
is gonna
checking,
go so
but
bad.
checking in for the shift is different than just going to the stone place.
It's chances are he's probably going to tell us to go to the store.
I mean,
How
I'm assuming he's actually gonna want us to do some work because we're gonna work with
then
the
he
team.
is going to be sorely disappointed.
I mean, the point was to infiltrate the group, so the working group, so we can figure out if one of them were a betrayer. Just walking in there, obviously not being a technician, is not infiltrating them in any way.
But
Then we
I'm
might
not
as
even going to
well
walk in
pretend.
being a humanoid, so
Yeah, exactly. Then why pretend be a technician?
I'm not going to pretend to be a
Yeah,
technician. I'm
that's my
gonna pretend to
point
be a
for the whole
spider.
group. That's my point for the whole group.
No, as Casey said, it's very likely that Halloris was already told we were going to be there, what we were doing there.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my full plate and all my weapons, and I'm gonna check in.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Jerry
say
will wear his poncho.
hi.
So Velen,
So
that you're gonna have to
who is
lie for this
going
work.
in? Who is going in through the underground entrance?
Is that more hidden?
It's not more hidden.
No.
It's just closer to the tanks and things. Basically, if you go in through the underground entrance, then you're going to go back through the area where you found the box, before you get to Technician Howarth's office to check in.
All right.
Otherwise, if you go through the main entrance, you do not pass through that area before you get to it.
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna check in as with from the.
What's the
from
name
main
now?
entrance. I went with Bob, Teddy, Jerry. Now I'm Thomas, in honor of the soon-to-be dead guard.
Okay, so who's going in through the underground entrance?
Walgar, can you go down there with the box?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you're going in.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a soot outline of the guard.
There, as you sneak through, there is a guard sat at the desk, kind of half asleep with his feet kicked up on the desk. It is not Thomas.
Oh
He's
shit!
gone
I
home.
actually rolled with the advantage there. That's not supposed to. Let me just.
Oh yeah, your first roll is actually much lower.
Yeah.
11 lower,
Yeah.
which is still actually enough, so that's fine still. It's not Thomas there. The person who is at the gate at this point has a name tag that says John. And
Okay.
as you're going through, you notice, because you're sneaking through and kind of not necessarily disturbing him, you notice that he's sat there and he's smoking a cigarette, and you kind of glance down, and on a shelf underneath the desk, you see a flashing red light on a grenade. It looks like it's just been kind of shoved under the desk.
Okay, and it doesn't look like he knows it's
Just
there.
keep walking. Just keep walking. just keep
He's
walking.
literally just kind of kicked back, smoking a cigarette. Looks like he's completely oblivious.
Just keep walking. It's not worth it.
Not our fault. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
It's about to be our fault, but
I'm going to. Ah, fuck.
Just keep walking.
come on, leave things alone.
If it-
Told you
Look.
it's about to be our fault.
Look,
I-
look. It's
let
the
me
is
roll
it.
let me
It's
roll
the
a
is it.
d20 here and see what
It's
I
the
do.
is it. If it hasn't blown up now, it's not going to blow up at all.
For some reason, I'm thinking Guardians of the Galaxy when it's
Yeah.
with Rocket Raccoon. With I was gonna put it in a box.
Okay, so I just leave it be then, and I go.
That was an intelligent
That's a
roll line.
bomb. I was gonna put it in a box.
I
Just
guess
just for the record, Rocket Raccoon definitely an is it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
definitely. I just have this image of Malgar in the shadows going.
Yeah,
Just leaving.
and I sneak inside. Oh shit!
You
I-
most definitely sneak past this.
Yep, I hope so.